Welcome back to another round of Karen's, Kevin's, and their public, crazy, freak-out shenanigans and stupidity. Here on Completely Stupid, the show about stupid people doing completely stupid things with your host, me, the Australian idiot. Let's get into the clips, why don't we? Here we have yet another classic plane freak-out. Though we don't have much information of what happened prior to this, all we know is that we're coming to the point where police officers are here to arrest this person who's apparently causing a public disturbance.
Oh my God, Chris.
Oh, is this real?
I'm super curious what actually happened prior to the clip to warrant the cops being here in the first place to arrest this person. Like, genuinely, is it something legitimately fair to arrest them for? Were they just being loud and obnoxious like some people are? Like, well, what's the story here? Well, they got arrested for some reason or another, and it's all on camera, and people are laughing and egging them on a little. I don't know, it's interesting. There are some clips that make me ask the question, should I rename my channel Completely Insane? Because this clip is the definition of just something insane to do in public. So, apparently this person here works with the state. She spotted someone who's wearing a miniskirt who she assumed to be under. Jump into another clip that has no context for what happened prior to the recording itself, but ultimately I don't think that matters in this case considering the chosen actions from the Karen on the other side of the counter.
Y'all got a rude ass bitch up here.
What was rude? What was rude?
Listen, yo,
Keep talking. I'll take your whole phone.
I'm calling
Give me
the
my phone, then.
I'm suing you for everything you have.
Sue me, bitch. Keep suing.
Hey, y'all need to stop.
Give me my phone.
Yeah, we're gonna give you a food.
Give me my phone.
Don't do that shit.
Give me my phone, then.
We're gonna give you a food. Just stay out.
I ain't standing over there. You better keep that bitch back there.
Stop doing that, okay?
Keep that bitch back
You want
there.
that food? Stop doing that shit.
Because it ain't no
I got you. Just stay over there.
I
please.
am.
Stay over there.
Keep my face, baby.
Okay.
Stay over there. Yeah, just come over there.
Stay so I get you food.
I got you. Stay over there.
My chicken strap
Okay.
my fries.
Okay, it's coming up. Just wait.
I'ma get it.
Stop. This okay. This okay.
Please hold, because you
I
don't
got
live
it.
here.
Come here. Come here, sir. Come here.
Yes, because someone being rude at you at a restaurant it warrants you trying to whip their phone out of their hand and throw a tray at them. Yeah, that's how this goes. Someone being rude to you means that you get to respond with an assault. That is the brightest thing I've ever heard from someone ever. Like, yeah, there's context beforehand, but ultimately I just see it as this. If this is your chosen response to someone who's, quote, being rude, you're a terrible person regardless. Like, seriously? That's how you choose to do? You want to climb up the counter to try and whip the phone out of someone's hand, and when that doesn't work, you try and throw crap at them from over the counter? Like, what the hell are you thinking? This door-to-door salesman has some extreme dedication to his job, attempting to do some door-to-door knocking whilst a tornado siren is going off in the background. Here's the clip.
Hi, ma'am. It's a whole tornado outside.
I know, I was already...
Yeah, go on somewhere. We in cover.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry about that. Okay.
Well, why are you still standing there, honey?
Yeah, I'm just...
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you okay?
Yeah, you okay? It's a tornado outside.
I'm just in the neighborhood.
Yeah, go home. What is goddamn scooter?
Now this shit don't make no sense. You can't make this shit up.
Was that a sequence? Oh my god. I don't even know, like... I mean... I don't even know what to say to this one. That's just ridiculous. Like... Man doesn't seem to know what's going on. He's just doing his job, and then he rides away on one of those Segway unicycle thingy-bobs. I forget what they're called. All I know is, like, several years ago, those things were exploding and having lots of issues. So people, like, that was its own. Like, I don't even know where to start. This is just such a wacky clip. Here we watch as a customer's got a very interesting way of handing over money to the cashier and committing to the bit.
Pick up the money. Where's the manager here? Pick up the money. You fell down. You accidentally fell down by mistake. I'm sorry. I didn't do it on purpose. Okay. No. Do you have a witness? Pick up the money. Pick up the money. You just accidentally fell down. You accidentally fell down. Ma'am, you accidentally fell down. I'm sorry. Okay, yes. I apologize. We apologize already. We apologize already. Accept my apology. Okay, move on. Keep the coin, change. Even though I'm rich, I respect you, okay? So, person who works at the cashier teller at the Dollar Tree store?
I have a local customer.
She every time she picks on me. Ma'am, every time I come in, she picks on me. You don't have to pick on me. Because I'm Asian, you're discriminating me. Because I'm Chinese, you're discriminating me. I don't discriminate because you're black. You don't discriminate people.
The levels we just went through for this entire mess is just wild to me. I don't get people like this. It's just like, oh, here's your money, throws it onto the counter. It's like, really? 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 That is so disrespectful. It is so just, like, even not even considering how she talks about it, it's like, oh, you dropped the money. How can you do that? It's just like... It's so disrespectful just to throw it at them in the first place, and then when some of that money inevitably ends up on the floor because of how you threw at them in the first place, you then go and tell her to pick up the money. It's like, she's not your dog, she's not your slave. She is there to do a job, which is processing items and give you the ability to pay them. That's all there is to it. There's nothing more about it. There was no race discrimination here, aside from you being a piece of garbage. I don't know if that's because you're being racist or not, or this is just genuinely how you treat people who work at retail jobs, which, for you, means you're a human trash bag. Get out of here. Get in the bin. In this clip, we got a Karen who was caught attempting to break into a car, apparently, though I'm honestly a little perplexed on how the hell this has even happened in the first place. Like, there seems to be... just watch the clip first and I'll get back to you on this in a moment.
My friend sent me over here and told me that I could use this car because my car broke down. I'm so sorry. Is this not my car?
What are you doing? What is this?
Look, these were all in here, and this is...
Yeah, it's my car.
Okay, I'm sorry, dude. I did not know that this was your car. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay, just dip.
Okay.
Goodbye. Don't touch nothing else. You're lucky I don't have my mom come out here. What are you doing?
I got my purse right here.
I don't give a my.
Look, can I just get my purse?
No, you ain't getting.
Look, dude,
No,
I'm so
this
sorry.
is my.
I will call my friend right now.
I don't care. Get out of here.
Look,
call the police.
I'm so
call
sorry.
the police. Call the police.
Just let me get my purse.
No.
Give me my purse.
Get out of my vehicle.
Look, I'm not trying to steal anything.
Just throw her. Let her just throw it across there.
I'm not trying to cause any problems to anybody or anything.
Okay, just stop talking. Just stop talking. Just stop talking. I'm trying to tell him to just stop talking.
If I would have known that this was an issue, I would never have came out here. I was out here during the day.
Okay, well,
I never would have known.
I never seen that stuff before.
This is just clothes and my boyfriend's medication. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm not...
Get out of here. Breaking my column down and
I'm already like that. I don't even know how to do that, dude.
I heard you out here starting it. How do you... Get out of here. Get out of here. No.
There's medicine in that.
I don't care. No. No.
Dad, just throw her.
You
Just throw her.
No. If I would have known...
Take your mask down.
No, sir.
Take your mask down.
No, sir.
I'll give it to you. Take your mask down.
I'm sorry, but there's a few red flags that are immediately going off in my head in this clip. Either A, the car was unlocked, so the person didn't question anything about it, or B, she actually broke into a car, but is that off her, like, I'm sorry, I'm trying to make sense of this entire thing. Like, considering the fact that right at the back end of the clip, she decided to whip her mask down, and then I'm assuming beyond the clip itself, they just resolve it and move on with their time. Like, I'm sorry, I'm just so lost in what even happened here. Okay, so your friend told you, hey, you can use this car for the night because your car's broken down, the car's unlocked. Like, how did you start it? Did you hotwire it? Did you get told to hotwire it? Did you not get given the keys to borrow the car? Like, I'm just so lost in what even is this. Like, there's just multi-layers of what even happened here. In this clip, we got an old British lady who wants to get someone's phone in order to text someone from Zimbabwe for some weird reason.
Can you not touch my car like that?
Can you give me a phone, please?
What?
Can you give me a phone? I want to send a text. What are you doing sitting outside this house?
What are you doing?
I live here.
You don't live here.
What are you doing?
Can you get your hands off my car, please?
No.
Please.
What are you doing?
Leave. Go away.
What are you doing?
Go away.
Welcome to fucking Zimbabwe, you stupid little pimp! Get away from here!
Oh, there it is. The inner demon's been released. Oh god, hell's about to break loose. Everybody run! I just can't get over. This is like the old lady who has had her usage of phones restricted by all means because she is so inept at dealing with scam callers and scam things that she has pretty much had all of her internet access, all her phone access effectively removed in order to save her from herself. And here she is trying to use someone else's phone to contact the prince, whomever the hell, in Zimbabwe because apparently they're gonna make her a billionaire. Guy who came from Taco Bell corporate who came down to the store in order to give them a hand because certain things were happening that were causing issues, just to look after the store and do what needs to be done. And well, this day he has to encounter some abusive customer whom he treats as such and throws him out of the store, whilst other customers aren't exactly happy about how that customer got treated. Here's a clip.
Get loud in
Dad, go away for
I'm
our
not
food.
loud. I'm sitting right
2
here,
seconds.
bro.
Go, Dad. I'll wait for our food. Go.
2 seconds.
Dad, go. I will wait for our food.
Okay.
We will go.
Call the police, I'm sorry about that.
No, it's
You do not do
but
that.
no,
to
he's
my
right. I work at
You're sitting over there yelling on the phone. You
My
door is locked.
But you should have signs.
My signs are up.
I did call.
Yes.
And I was told that the lobby was open. That's why
Okay,
I came here.
okay, you did not talk to me. I just came here.
Okay, well,
So,
I did talk to somebody. That's
if you
why.
want to get through,
You better know you're babbling on
Dad,
the phone.
okay,
all right,
go.
he's out. Your food's done. I will refund your message. Thank you. What's your name?
My name is Candace, and I want it on my card now because that's a $35
All right,
order.
don't give me 24 hours.
Nope.
Spell the name.
Give me cash back, man.
I can't give you cash back. I'm a policy.
I don't even know how she spelled it. She probably spelled it wrong.
I'm still waiting for the police to trespass it. I don't see nothing doors locked. Nothing, bro.
My door is locked. My signs are on my side. I have 3 signs out there saying no Mexican pizza, and my lobby is closed. You know what's going down? Now come back. You can record me all you want. I don't care, man.
I am. It's going straight to corporate.
Huh?
It's going straight to corporate.
You know who you talk to?
Yeah.
I am corporate. So
You're
you.
not corporate.
Oh, am I corporate, guys? Yeah. I am corporate. I came down here to help this store, man. I have a job to do. I'll do my job. He wants to cuss me out. He can leave.
Yeah, but you can't raise your voice to customers.
Yes, I can.
Especially elderly people like that.
I don't care. Pablo, you guys think you guys are special, but that's not how this works here.
Let me explain something to you. We just went through this at a local judge. I asked this assistant manager what the deal was, and I was just like
And all
this.
we're
Listen.
trying to do is
And
order
he
food.
started raising his
Is that
voice.
private phone?
Huh?
Is that a private phone?
Yeah, it's a private
Yeah, I will ask for the copy of that. My corporation will need that. Because I guess you're trying to get me in trouble.
I could try
Is that what you're doing?
No, but you're acting like a fool.
Am I?
You raise your voice and yell at people.
Now, first thing I just want to say here is that it's clear to me that this guy's been in the business of this type of work for a very long time, because naturally his voice levels are just a lot louder than what most people would be in any form of given situation, which would make sense. If you work in environments like this a lot, you casually have to talk very loud to make sure people hear what you're saying. And in this situation here, he's just talking loud naturally. And the other customers here are recording him because they want to send it to corporate and get him in trouble because he's being an asshole towards a customer. But let's be real here. I'm sorry, but this guy is clearly a guy. He's from corporate. He has a lot of sway in the company. He's a lot higher up. He's allowed to, like, he's not going to be the type of person who has to step back and let the customer be abusive because he risks getting fired. No, he's the type of, he's that section of the company that he's just like, you know what, I can fight back against these asshole customers. You're going to come in here and be abusive to my workers, to my employees? Fuck off. Go away. We don't want you here. You can go. And that's a fair and reasonable response. And all the person behind the camera and then the other person near them complaining about how this guy handled the abusive customer. Seriously? Are you for real? Like, genuinely speaking, oh what, do you think he should just stand there and take the abuse? Not go off at the customer and get them to leave? Like, genuinely speaking, do you think that's how it should be all operated? That the employees as well as the people who work there are not allowed to stand up for themselves? Because that's how you're acting here. It's like, no, you're not allowed to raise your voice at a customer like that. It's like, I'm sorry, in this situation, this customer was being abusive. So the corporate guy raised his voice to make it clear that he ain't happy and wants the guy gone. Like, there's nothing else to it.
Here we have a Karen neighbor who is very interesting in their choice of doing things in this world. And this is a situation that has been building up over the past X amount of time. We're not really given a clear time frame, but it's like, it's a long enough time frame. It's happened over multiple weeks, yada, 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 where the neighbors Karens just had continuous issues with the kids of the person behind the camera here. Watch the clip.
No, sorry, but I'm gonna have to because I have everything on record.
You can call the cops if you want, but before you call the cops,
and you know what? You don't talk. No, you don't. No, Sharon, you should know better than to. Well, whatever your name is. You don't. She's saying that she's gonna press charges on my 8-year-old son. I apologize to you. I said I'm sorry, and I'll say it again. And the only thing I said to you was, if you have an issue with my son, come and address me.
Okay.
You're weird. Look at who's yelling and all that.
You've been talking to me for 20 minutes and I've had it. Congratulations. I snapped. I'm pissed. I'm the
Yeah, you snapped.
Call me a Karen. Whatever you want.
You are.
Congratulations. You don't shut up.
And you said, I just want to have this on record. If anything happens to my son, because I try to speak to you, you said you're going to call my son, even though I apologize to you, even though I don't know if that happened.
Your son.
I have you on record saying it. Whatever your name is, whatever your job is, you said what you said.
Your son.
You said what you said.
Okay.
That's fine. We're going to call the cops.
Our children.
I said I apologize. And the only thing I said to your wife, or I don't know who this is if there's an issue, please come and address me. That's the only thing I said to you. Because no, you didn't come. No. You came and started with the whole attitude, and you started telling me that I had an attitude with her. I just said that shit is weird. That's the only thing I said. You addressing a child? Listen, you fighting with a kid? You fighting with the little kid? You fighting with the little kid when I'm cleaning my house? And my son comes at me and telling me that you told him not to put a feet on your property?
I never said
That's
that.
what my son said.
I have a camera
That's
up
fine.
there.
I want to see your record, and we're going to have the cops see that recording. So that better be working.
Even if I
that
did,
better be
Are you
working.
going to waste the cops' time? Even if I
You
did,
told me,
that in-
no, because you told me, she told me that she's going to record. No.
Olivia, I want you to go.
If she genuinely threatened to call the cops to press charges on an 8-year-old, I think it's just deranged. Like, I wouldn't be willing to have too much more of a conversation post that. I would just be like, okay, if that's how you think, if that's what you think you should do, you are clearly deranged, out of your mind, have no idea what you're doing. Like, that is some insane behavior to me, if I'm completely honest, but I suppose that is just normal in this day and age. oh, you inconvenienced me, or your child did something a child does and inconvenienced me, or did a little bit of damage to something on my property, I'm gonna call the cops on the kid. It's like, yeah, the cops would highly appreciate that one. Next we have a Karen who's upset at the drive-thru of Popeyes arguing over what is 11 cents. That's right, 11 cents.
2011, I get back 20?
I just gave you the money back.
No, you gave me 20, I gave you 2011.
No, I'm saying me. I gave you 1011 back. I didn't
you
know.
gave me 20.
Right, because you said you gave them 1011.
I don't have 11 cents.
I just gave it
It's
to
like
you
a
with
silver,
the receipt.
like a silver truck, like a silver like SUV. Yep.
I just gave you with the receipt, sir.
Where's the 11 cents, man?
I just gave it to you.
Where?
You just wherever you put the receipt at. It's probably inside the receipt.
The receipt?
That you threw on the
Yeah,
floor.
that you just threw on the floor.
No, I threw three weak-ass chicken tenders on the floor.
No, you just
You're
threw the
saying it's in
receipt.
here?
It should be because I gave you the 11 cents.
Oh, look, it's not in there.
Sir, I
So
gave
are you a
just.
liar?
Just give him the 11
You're trying
cents,
to hold
bro.
on to 11 cents?
You're caring about 11 cents.
You are. No, you are.
This is so fun.
Do you understand that you are?
Then
That
John-
you guys are caring about Popeye's 11 cents on top of it, not even your own.
What's the bet that in all his anger he accidentally dropped the 11 cents he was given and it just fell onto the ground and all that crap and he just can't be bothered to properly look for it, so instead it's just annoying, berating the hell out of the staff to give him 11 cents? I'm partly confused on why the staff just didn't do that and be over and done with. I mean, in most cases, okay, I get it. It's just weird. This entire thing's weird. It's just like this guy's just losing it over what is 11 cents. Literally nothing, effectively. Good God. Here we at Karen Crazy at Karen Crazy's favorite Walmart being Karen Crazy Crazy. I don't know. I'm just saying a bunch of random words. Here's a clip.
Yes, I am.
I take that shit. I'm coming in this to get my motherfucking money back. You can't where we all go. This is what I stand for, right? Feeling this shit, right? I can feel y'all shit, right? I'll pay my motherfucking money. So let's go, bro. That's what it is. Yeah.
Hey, we need healthcare now.
I'm standing like, what is it? No. What is it? What I steal from you guys, huh? What the I got from you guys? I'm right ass naked right now. What I steal from you guys? Show me what I steal from you guys, huh? Ain't here. Ain't hiding in my teeth. Yeah, I walk up in this store with 3 black
I got it.
pieces, and I'm automatically stealing. Bitch, let's go. Let's go, my nigga. What I steal. What's the motherfucking problem? And what's the motherfucking problem? We're crackheads run up in this bitch. Take all y'all shit all day and then I'm ready for my yeah, tell him. But yeah, this right here, right now. Right now, this right here, right now. Real talk. These bitch. Don't touch me.
Hey, no.
What's up? Let's talk it. Let's talk it.
I can see y'all. I'm sitting here right now.
It's coming up in the store. Let's talk about the coming up in the store.
No, we do not know her at all. She just said, all right. Yeah, she touched me in the assistant manager.
I'm recording it. She acting. Please, please.
You're either high on drugs or drunk, or maybe a mixture of both of them. Either way, you're flat out bat crap crazy. It's some wild shenanigans going on at this Walmart, with this person absolutely losing her mind. I don't know. I don't get people who are like this, especially just taking random crap and throwing it around. Like, obviously, something happened prior to the actual clip itself to lead to what actually happened in the clip. But what that will be, we'll never know. We'll never know, will we? In this next clip, we have a Kevin recording themselves being just a massive nuisance to a business, effectively.
You can't help me without a mask. Even though the order, the declaration by Queen Jezebel herself clearly says there is room for medical exemptions. Oh yeah, you are. You're saying I can't be in here. That's what you're saying. You're saying I cannot be in this public space without a face diaper on. That's what you're saying. Even though it's clear. We are following the rules. I'm following the rules. You can't serve me without a diaper on my face. Is that what you're saying?
Not a diaper. It's got to be a mask. It can't be a cloth.
A face covering. An effective face covering. What's effective? Yours looks like a tie-dye. Yours looks like something on a ghost. His is camouflaged. Shall we keep on going here?
You're not going to convince us. We're not going to convince you.
What are you guys afraid of? Why do you wear it? Are you afraid of something, or does it?
Oh, he's got an immunity issue.
A what?
Everyone, stand up. Sir, we're not serving you. Please leave. We've already been over this 5 times.
5 times? Why don't we go over 100 times? When are you going to start using that brain inside of your head?
Alright, some people have the rights to refuse your service.
Yes, that's in the order. You can trespass me, because that's everybody's end around on this.
That's, look, like I said, we give you a curbside order. I can help you that way.
Why would I want to do that when I'm standing right here? We would have been done already.
Yeah, we would have been if you had a mask on, but you don't.
And I don't need one on.
Yes, you do.
And I don't.
You do.
Well, clearly Jimmy John's in Rochester, Minnesota does not need any more damn business. We'll make sure of that.
Oh, we only have the best hospital in the world.
The what? The best what? That we have the best hospital? You mean in Mayo Clinic? Oh, dear God. What? I'm not interested in your opinion. That's an opinion. Best hospital in the world, Mayo Clinic. Just leave. That's what it's come to. Well, I hope you all are proud of yourselves. I hope you die 1,000 deaths a day, because that's what's going on. Have a good day. I will, now that I'm leaving. I tell you what, I'd like to swear right now, but I'm trying to keep it decent. This is what it's come to in Rochester, Minnesota, the town with the guy said the best hospital in the world. So, Jimmy John's no more gets our business. So, just wanted to show you all what we're dealing with here, again, in Queen Jezebel's land of tyranny. So, everybody have a good day. Talk to you later.
Now, at first I thought this guy wasn't able to actually wear a mask, hence the reason why he mentions the medical exemption at the start of it, but at the same time, as we get further and further in the clip, it just seems like he's very anti-mask. So overall, this was kind of just a bit of a useless recording. Oh god. Here we got a fun one. So what's happened here is that this other person here, not the one behind the camera, assumes or have seen that the person behind the camera was being a Karen towards the store, asking for the manager for some reason or another, so she decides to get involved. We don't know what happened prior to cause this, but, you know, we'll watch this clip here and have a little laugh.
Yep. Are you bullying and harassing me?
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
The managers are up at the front.
And she gets paid to call one for me. I'm the customer.
She doesn't get paid to put up with your bullshit.
There is no bullshit.
I can hear you over here making a ruckus. I heard you as soon as I walked in.
Well, I have the whole. No, you didn't, because I didn't. No, you didn't, because no, you didn't.
What I did and didn't hear.
Are you bullying and harassing me? It looks like you're. It looks like you. It looks like you're stepping to me. It looks like you're stepping to me.
It does.
Look, okay, step closer.
And what?
And what? What are you going to do now?
I'm not going to do anything.
Okay,
I
am going to ask you
I'm
to
not
respect.
bullying
I'm going to ask you to respect my personal space and step
I'm going to
back.
ask you to respect her
I'm gonna ask-
as a
I'm gonna-
person and not as a piece of meat.
You're a piece of meat. Now you're going to step back and you're going to get out of my face. Good, good.
People like you, honey, that give every woman around here a bad name. You are the definition of Karen.
I'm a terrorist?
Karen. Karen.
Oh, actually I am. That's my mother's name. Thank you very much. You have a wonderful day, ma'am.
Really, only two things would have really happened. Two different stories would have actually happened prior to this clip here. Either A, the person with the trolley was in the right and that the person behind the camera was being a bit of a Karen towards the workers here, was asking for the manager for very silly reasons and other things on those lines. Or B, she could have a genuine reason that the person behind the trolley doesn't make sense of. So, yeah, I mean, there's not much more to say. It's a funky interaction, to say the least.
In this next clip, we got a Karen who cut in line because she's not a fan of big fuck-off trucks.
You couldn't just wait in line?
Well, you were taking forever. Your stupid truck is this big. I mean, why is your truck that big?
But you cut me in line.
It doesn't matter. I would have been up here first, but your truck is right here. It should be illegal. It should be illegal to have a truck this big. What for what? You know what? I may just call. I get a grande iced caramel macchiato placed in a venti cup with extra ice.
You gotta love how that clip ended. It's just like, she turns around, it looks like she either preps for a punch or goes for a punch, and then the TikTok sound effect comes on. It's like, why did the clip end there? Clearly, I don't even know what happened there. Okay, I think I should make one thing clear. I'm not a fan of people having those big fuck-off trucks, because to me, I don't see why you need a vehicle that fucking big. Not only does it cost more fuel to run, so you're burning more fucking money by using it, those type of vehicles literally kill more people than any other smaller vehicle. You could probably get the same amount of space with a smaller ute, a smaller vehicle with a nice big tray. I mean, a lot of people use vans for that type of thing nowadays because they store more. But either way, just because you don't like the big fuck-off truck doesn't mean you cut in front of the big fuck-off truck. In fact, I would say that's a very bad decision, because the big fuck-off truck can't usually see over his hood if you're directly in front of him, so you might get yourself ran over.
Here we have a very interesting clip where this guy here, who's supposed to be a lawyer, who's gotten themselves an Uber, where they've gotten an Uber order that would only ever fit 4 people, but they're going to make an attempt to put 5 people into said Uber. When the Uber shows up and sees that that's what they're going to do, they decide to deny them rightfully, and well, this is what happens next.
Kids, you are 5 people, you got Uber Black, and you said I'm making up that you need to... Okay, so explain what you're doing.
Get out of the way.
Please explain what you're doing.
I'm being
Please
harassed.
explain. You know what happened to CEO.
You're racially profiling us.
You're saying I racial profile you? You are 5 people, you book a black car?
Girls, go inside.
And you tell that I racial
You're threatening me.
You're
threatening me.
No, don't stay.
You're threatening me. I feel threatened.
For what?
You are threatening my children.
Say your children.
You are threatening my children.
You said that you're a lawyer.
I am.
Stay far from me.
You got out of the car. You are the aggressor. That's how the
I'm
law works.
closing the door.
You're the aggressor.
I'm closing my door.
You're the aggressor. You got out and chased me.
I'll make sure that...
You do that. Big shot. Let's see how far
Big
that
shot.
gets you.
5 people.
Let's see how
black.
far it gets you.
Let's be honest.
You're the aggressor.
For what?
You're the aggressor.
Ma'am, please call.
I heard
so
you say. I heard
it?
you say under your breath they look Jewish.
What? What? You're sick. You are sick. You're sick.
I hate these type of lawyers. Like, I don't hate lawyers in general. It's just these type of lawyers that try to use the fact that they're a lawyer to get what they want in given situations, even if they are completely wrong. Like, I'm not 100% sure in this case if the lawyer believes what he's actually saying here, or is just trying to convince the Uber to just take the ride, even though it just seems like this lawyer doesn't want to pay for an Uber that fits everyone that he's taking with him, and so would rather try and force everyone into this car, which only has 4 extra seats. How are you going to fit 5 people into a car with 4 seats that are extra outside of the driver themselves? Are you stupid? I thought you were a lawyer. I thought you'd know that there's kind of a law to that, you know, type deal. And yeah, it looks like it's a big SUV, but I'm assuming that it's just got a huge trunk space and no additional seats there, and it's just the typical passenger driver's seat and then the back seats, which can fit 3 people, nothing more than that. It's still completely stupid. And I love what the lawyer says at the end of the clip. It's like, I heard you say that I'm Jewish under your breath. It's just like, really? You're trying to find anything you can to try and stick against this guy, which is ridiculous. In this clip, we seem to see the definition of go around and find out.
Don't come back here. Who's she talking to? Who's she talking to? Bitch, I will throw this phone at you. I'm not playing. Who you talking to? Who you talking to? Who you talking to? Who you talking to? Don't talk to me like that. Don't talk to me like that. You disrespect me. Don't know. Let me go. Let me go. Come on, let's go. She a bitch. These Mexican people come in this neighborhood and act like that. Don't do that. Ma'am. Stop talking to me.
Calm down.
Stop talking to me because you know how this bitch acts.
Ma'am.
Why is she the supervisor? Okay.
I don't know, ma'am. Just calm down.
Give me my money back so I can get out of here.
Okay, ma'am. Just calm down.
Give me my money back.
Ma'am.
Give me my money back.
She's gonna give you your money back. Calm down. She's gonna give you your money back. Calm down, please, ma'am.
Give me my money back.
She's gonna give you.
I would love to know what happened prior to the recording of this clip, but going off of context clues in the clip, it can be assumed that this lady was not happy with her order, something was done wrong, or something along those lines that caused her to want a refund. When she's asked for the refund, the woman behind the counter decided to be extraordinarily rude about it, and that upset the customer to the point where she does something like this. Like, talk shit, get hit. Not that I agree with that statement. I also can't exactly side with the worker because clearly you've done something to make someone very angry. And, you know, as customer service, that's not what you're meant to do. Here we watch some classic road rage play out.
People are so crazy. Look at this. Look at this girl. That's a girl driving. That is a woman. Look at that. What in the world is going on? Oh my gosh. It's in front of you, the car crash. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. What is wrong with people? Just go to work like normal people. This is no Mario Kart. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. What is going on? Oh my gosh, I'm going around this. The
classic that you cut me off, now I'm going to chase you down until you stop, and then I'm going to get out and scream and shout and let it all out. It's like, I get it. I get why I get why that type of thing would make you angry. But, you know, sometimes you need to think a little further and realize that you're driving like a multi-thousand pound car that, if done wrong, can easily kill someone. Heck, if you do something really, really wrong, you could kill yourself with it, which is not exactly the thing you want to be doing. So maybe be a bit safer on the roads, even when someone does something completely stupid like cutting you off or jumping into your lane without acknowledging that you're actually right there, right where they're going to go. Because, you know, you gotta expect, like, as a driver, your main thing is like not how you're driving. No, it's all about how everyone else is driving, because no matter how well you drive, all it takes is one dumbass doing something ridiculously stupid to screw you over. This clip's quite an interesting one. So this person here wants to just get a refund for their items for one reason or another. I don't know. That's not really important to the information of this story, if I'm completely honest. They've pretty much asked, okay, do you have a receipt? She's like, yep. And then one of the other workers asks, oh, which door did you come in? You know, making the question's more of an assumption, like, oh, did you steal these items or not? Or something like that. It's just a weird question to ask. And because this person is black and assumes it's possibly some form of racial thing, which it probably could have been, is not exactly happy with that questioning.
She wants to return this.
Because she didn't piss me off, so I don't want it. She didn't piss me all the way off. Yes, I was. I don't want it.
Don't scream at me.
That's fine. I want a refund.
Do not scream at me.
I want a refund.
Do you have a receipt?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Which door did you come in?
Ma'am, I'm not answering shit. I got a
Yes, you
receipt.
do have
I
to
don't have to answer shit if I got a receipt. Get a manager and get 12 of them, and don't be surprised if I sue your ass. I don't have to say which door I came in if I have a receipt. Call the sheriff.
Easy now.
Ain't no easy shit. Call whoever you want. You can call whoever you want. You have to give me a refund. I have a receipt.
We don't have to give
Yes, you do if I have a receipt. Yes, you do.
What door did you come in?
It don't matter.
We'll review the tapes.
Review the shit, and I got your ass on camera, and y'all gonna be famous today.
Stop screaming at me.
I don't have to stop doing shit. You can't talk shit to me if I can't talk shit to
wasn't
you.
talking shit.
Ma'am, you said,
You
do you
come
have
up
a
here and maybe
receipt?
call the police.
I said I have a receipt. I don't have to tell you shit else.
There's a lady up here screaming and.
And there's a white lady up here being racist because I have a receipt and she won't return my shit.
She's
playing the card.
Yeah, playing the card for you too. No, ma'am, that's not fair. You said, do I have a receipt? I said yes. And I said yes, sir. And I said yes too, didn't I?
You jumped her ass.
And, but I jumped her ass, but I said yeah.
All she needed
But
is
I
the
said
receipt
yeah.
to process
And I said it was on my phone, and she said, which door did you come in? I said, I don't have to tell you. She said, yes, you do. So since you've been on that white bagging too, let's be real. That's what she said. So don't start lying, sir. That's what she said. That's what she said. I said, I have a receipt. They both said, what door did you come into? But they don't want it. They don't want the receipt. Listen, she don't want it because she said, what door did I come in from? They don't care about it. They care because I'm black. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Yes, they do. You just like them.
God almighty. I just sit here and question, like, have some of these people just, like, don't know how to handle customer service? Like, the immediate thing I think here is, like, okay, a question has been asked that was not really necessary, that has now angered the customer. Now he's like, you know what, don't worry about that question, let me just process this for you and you'll be on your way. That's all that was needed to be done in this situation. Like, that would have been good enough to probably get her to calm down a bit. Like, yeah, she's going a bit on an angry tirade because of that weird line of questioning you sent her. Like, of course she's not going to be exactly happy with that. Maybe just, like... It doesn't even look like the staff are trying to process that. They're just sitting there watching her and not actually doing their job when she's literally asked for the refund. Literally just go through. It's like, okay. Like, as I said, it would have been as simple as like, okay, cool, don't worry about that question. Just hand me your receipt and I'll start processing this for you. And that's it. And then, of course, the additional person, that customer getting involved in this argument, not completely understanding what's going on, thinking he knows best. Like, I get the defending of workers, okay? I do. But maybe don't butt into things you have no idea what's going on in. Seriously. In this clip, we got a savior who decides to be a kind of Samaritan and help these cops out to understand the full story of what happened so they don't arrest the wrong person.
It was those people going after him. I saw that. Yes. I saw that. There were people going after you, and the cops went after you and not the other white guys. I saw that shit. You were the one that was being accosted. There was a couple like white guys over there that were going after him. They got out of his vehicle and he was trying to back away. Oh, one of these cops actually believed the white guy when they said this guy was the one in the f***ing wrong. That's what f***ing happened.
Okay, well, you're not going to contribute positively.
I don't give a
Okay, we're injecting things in.
Yeah, why didn't you pull over the other guys that were part of it? We're done. Okay, good.
We come over here so I can figure out what happened.
Exactly what she said happened.
We're done.
I told you what happened. I told you what happened. This guy was accosted by other people, and he was the one that was pulled.
That clip is one massive yikes from me. I'm not even 100% sure how to really process that. Like, that's just a massive failing in the cops there in general. Like, surely, if you don't know exactly what's happening and both sides are accusing the other of causing problems, surely you would just arrest them both so you can deal with this, not just let one guy free and then arrest the other guy. Like, that doesn't even make sense in any regard whatsoever. Like, why would you even... What? I'm sorry, I'm lost. Here we got the neighborhood Karen, who was not exactly happy with apparently how her friend was treated by this guy apparently calling her friend a biatch, and decided to make it everyone else's problem in the building by going over there and harassing the guy and screaming at the top of her lungs effectively. Here's what happens.
Saga continues. Meet Leah, one of Karen's minions. She was sent to my front door to do God knows what. Don't be a Leah.
With someone over there, you call my friend a fucking bitch. I don't think that's very manly of you.
I think you should take off.
I don't think so.
Take off. You see this? This is recording.
Yeah, you know what? I'm recording too. You're calling my friend a bitch and you call yourself a fucking man?
Okay. I am a man. I'm more of a man than
You're a female. You act like a fucking female.
I gotta go down.
You're gonna call her a fucking bitch? Record me.
Karen. You guys should subscribe to my TikTok.
I will.
She's all over it.
Really? That's great.
Get out of here. I cannot. Oh my.
I can't believe you be calling people fucking bitches out here.
All day. All day.
I know. I bet you would. I feel bad for your girlfriend.
All day. All day.
Move on. Don't tell me to move on.
Move on.
I can move on whatever the fuck I want to do. Yeah. Put me on your TikTok. Put me on your TikTok. My name's Leah.
Move on.
You want me to get my TikTok ad?
Move along.
Don't tell me to move on. Talk to me how you talk to her.
Bitch, move along.
Bitch, shut the fuck up.
Are you gonna do something? Are you gonna swing?
Are you gonna swing on me?
I would never hit a girl.
I'm not gonna swing either. So I'm just talking to you the way you're talking to me. Wait, I thought they took their cameras down. I thought they took. Hi guys, do you remember me?
In a minute.
Hi, how are you?
Good. You got 11,000 on TikTok. Actually, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Do something, bitch. I hope you do something.
What do you want me to do?
Where's your boyfriend?
What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Literally, what do you want me to do? I want to put you on TikTok because my TikTok's pretty popular. He has to say hi because of my dog, and he called me shut the fuck up, you stupid bitch.
I mean, look at that. What, would you say the same thing? Like, stupid bitch one and stupid bitch two.
Shut the fuck up, you straight dick. Shut the fuck up, straight dick.
I got you.
Tell your ugly ass chihuahua, I hope it dies. White ass bitch. White ass motherfucking shit.
Good job. Absolutely magnificent. You just did absolutely brilliant over here. You totally haven't just made a fool of yourself on camera here like an absolute moron. And of course, your friend actually was thinking a little further ahead and attempted to try and block the camera at the back end of the clip. But by that time, it's already been to almost 3 minutes of you guys being absolute assholes. So it's a bit too late to fix that problem. Not only did all the audio get caught on camera, you also were caught on camera being a complete and utter tool to your neighbor. Oh, so what? Someone called your friend a bitch. Like, I'm sorry, is that really the end of the world? Genuinely speaking, you guys, is that really what everyone should be considering the absolute end of the world? Because I personally don't. I think that's just completely ridiculous. Yeah, maybe it's not the appropriate words I'd be using with other people, but at the same time, oh no, does it require you to go up to that person's house and knock on their door and then start going off at hurling abuse at them because they did that one word? I don't think so. Seems a little bit unnecessary, but hey, that's your choice. In this clip, we've got a lady who decides to start harassing a bunch of security people because they apparently tried to touch her, if that's what I'm gathering from the clip correctly. Am I right? I don't know. Here's the clip.
Yo, it's... I got this on video, bro. You good, bro? I got this on video, bro. You good?
Ma'am, please get in the car, ma'am.
Don't ever touch me again.
Sir.
Bro, get your girl, bro.
Like that again.
Bro.
Don't you ever
I'm about to have to
talk
pull
to
the
me like
authorities. I'm about to have to pull the authorities. What are you doing?
He tried to.
Well, he ain't trying to do nothing.
He tried to fuck me.
Ma'am, the best thing to do is get in the car. Ma'am, the best thing to do
You
is get in
should
the car.
not try to fuck me.
Ma'am, the best thing to do is get in the car.
Please get in the car.
Don't ever try to fuck me again.
Listen, ma'am.
My way.
Listen, ma'am, the
Don't
authorities.
man me.
Listen, the authorities are right there. You're welcome to speak to the authorities.
Don't ever try to fuck
You're
me.
welcome to speak to the authorities.
Yo.
Ma'am,
Ever.
ma'am, the authorities are there. Sir.
Yo.
Sir.
Ever try to fuck me.
Ma'am.
Ever try to molest me again. Don't you ever try to molest me again.
He didn't try to do nothing to you. He didn't try to do nothing to you.
ever fuck me?
What are you doing?
Oh, get me.
Because, bro, she can usually go back and say something. It's a black man, bro. It's a black man. Be honest, it's a black man.
Oh, yeah.
This lady's just crazy, man. I get it. The person behind the camera was definitely antagonizing her, trying to see what he could pull out of her, because she probably wouldn't have gotten out of the car again if the guy behind the cameraman didn't continue to try to annoy her about what she just did. But at the same time, she is stupid. She's insane. And it's like the moment she calms down, starts hop back in her car, she has to get out and start to leap and go after the guy. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Literally, you were just pointing out that the police are literally just on the road there. What are you doing? Did you think? Obviously not. Here we have an interesting one where it clearly shows that the workers here aren't really paying too much attention to the window here. So when a customer calls us saying, hey, I'd like to get served, please, or something along those lines, and they don't hear it, it ends in this little interesting kerfuffle here, which is quite funny, the response the employee gives.
I opened up this window right here. I said, hey, guys. And they're still sitting there having a conversation. And nobody
she opened the window.
came back and said, hi, how may I help you?
Oh.
How may I help you?
But we were standing here.
It's a window.
She said it's a window.
You ready?
No, that did.
Wow.
No, that did.
Okay.
You said you'll be ready when you tell us. What the Are you the manager? Are you the manager, sir?
Like, that's not okay.
Is he the manager?
It is. It's not. But I can't.
It's
What's his
not
name?
okay.
What's his name?
That's not okay.
What's his name?
That's not the okay.
What's his name?
That's not okay.
What's the manager's name, ma'am?
Can you give us his name, please? Yes,
Are you
can.
serious?
I'm not the manager.
I said, what is his
What
name?
is his name?
One of them come out to me.
Oh, I have it.
No, I want to know.
What is his name?
Ma'am, you're rude too, ma'am.
What are their names?
Yeah, I want both of them.
Not it. This is not it.
I want your name because I asked you for your manager's name.
I can't give you my manager.
Really? What policy is that? Because I'm gonna show this to the big time people.
It's I can help you.
Okay. No, I want you to help
I
me.
need
I
your
want to talk to
name.
her for a minute. Ma'am.
I mean, you could probably guarantee that the worker may or may not have gotten told off a bit by the manager after this action. Because yes, I get it. It is one of those things where you have people being dicks like this outside the window, and it's just like, you'd want to just like, I'll let you know when I'm ready to serve you. Close the door type deal. Like when they say, so are you ready to serve me yet? Like, it is a funny, smart-ass response to have, but at the same time, your job's to serve them. They're waiting. They've been waiting there for at least a minute now. Yes, they're being a bit dicks about how they're choosing to approach the entire thing. But at the same time, you know, just do your job. I do love how the other worker wasn't willing to sell him out, though. Like, that's true teamwork here. This next one's a very interesting situation. So here's the gist of the story behind here. Basically, American Airlines had this flight that they needed to get some people on. Unfortunately, they couldn't get any people onto it, so they found a collection of people who were going to a certain direction, and they saw an opportunity to go like, hey, this could be used as a form of connection flight for that destination that these guys are all going. And they offered them like, hey, would you be kind and go onto this plane for us? We'll supply you with hotels and everything you need for your stay in this area for that brief period before you take your flight to your actual destination. We'll do this and this, yada yada yada. Like all these types of promises to make people's lives easier, just so American Airways didn't have this one plane having less, not be filled to capacity or something along those lines. Anyway, they get to this location, and it turns out that actually, no, they don't want to give them that hotel anymore.
Hey, Ryan, one more thing. Ryan. Okay, Ryan, you've got 15 people here. You've promised a hotel room, and you won't even speak with us? This is how American Airlines is going to do. You're not even going to speak with these 15 people here asking you where you're going to let us sleep for the night, Ryan? Wow. American Airlines, Dallas, he promised y'all a hotel room, right? He promised y'all a hotel room? I'm recording all this. He promised y'all a hotel room too?
We were told
Promise
that
me
in
one.
Albuquerque. We were told when come here and they would get us a hotel.
And there goes Ryan. So can you tell me that one more time? You told me
I've already advised you, and there's cameras everywhere recording both you and I. Okay.
Right, good. Now I've got camera recording me too. So you're saying even though y'all promised me a hotel room, I'm here now. You're telling me there's not going to be a motel room, that me and my 2-year-old granddaughter need to sleep on the airport floor is what you're telling me? And that even though Dallas-Fort Worth has plenty of hotels, you're not willing to get us a hotel even though you told us you would get us a hotel? Your silence is admission of guilt, ma'am. Okay, so this is how American Airlines run things. Are you going through the same thing, sir? They promised you a hotel too?
Yes.
But she told you she didn't want to talk to you, right?
No, I'm going to talk to her after your this thing.
Okay. Well, I think I'm done here. American Airlines is leaving us in the airport after promising us they would get us a room.
Okay, ma'am. Is it my turn now? Hello? Are you done?
Yes, I'm done.
Okay, ma'am.
She said she'd talk to you when she got through with me. This is American Airlines customer service. I need to video you, though, real quick, admitting that you heard all that, because I'm going to sue.
I'm going to be honest, I was listening to the man. I was paying attention to the man that needed attention for EMS.
Right. But you did.
I heard y'all having a conversation, but I was focusing on the man.
But you heard her say that I was not going to be able to fly out
that
tomorrow.
That you weren't going to be able to fly out, yes.
Right.
I did hear her say that you weren't going to be able to fly out.
She stuck me in the airport overnight, and now she's telling me I can't take my flight that I'm booked for in the morning because she didn't like the way everybody was mad.
I'm not sure exactly why she banned you, but you're banned from this
But she
flight.
told me it was punishment. You heard her say that, right?
I heard something about punishment, but I'm not sure what. I was paying attention to that. So I will need to escort you.
Okay, I'm on. I need this for my records. Why am I being kicked out of the airport?
American Airlines banned you from that flight, and you can give them a call. I'm not sure they banned you.
So even though they promised me a hotel room, now they're kicking me out of the airport into the street, and I have to sleep in the street tonight.
So I just have to escort you to the public side since you no longer have a valid.
Okay, well you got to wait on my entire family. I've got a screenshot of the hotel room they promised us, and then here's the hotel room we got. You like our hotel room, Scarlett? Yeah? It don't take much to please you, does it?
I genuinely just don't know what to say with this one. It's kind of wild, the fact that like they couldn't handle dealing with angry customers because of decisions they had made previously, and their decision to not fulfill promises that they had given these customers, to the point where they even call in the local police in order to kick them out of the actual airport itself. It's just... I don't even know where to begin with that one. It's just literally insane that this is how they decide to treat the situation. They make all these promises. They go like, hey, you can take this, will you take this flight with us? We'll provide you a cool hotel room. Look, here it is here when you get there. And then they just don't. They just don't. They refuse to talk to the customers properly. They refuse to actually find a way to find a solution to this problem they've now created, because it's not like it's just like the family in the TikTok here. There is quite a few other people who are involved in this situation who are now don't have anywhere to stay for this night, and they're just sitting here for a layover that they didn't need to take in the first place, but did because they thought they'd be nice. I don't know. I think they'll think twice before doing that ever again. Or we need to fill some seats here. Do you guys want to get your flight a little bit earlier or something along those lines and get a free hotel stay at this place? Yada, yada, yada. Cool. And then just not fulfill that. That's like... Actually, question. If there was a contract, like, would this be some form of verbal contract of some form potentially? And potentially some form of lawsuit could be involved? That'd be a messy thing in and of itself, but, you know, it's just terrible. Here we have yet another Karen who's left her dog out in the car with the car closed up, and she gets confronted by someone else who saw it and tried to call the cops and opened up her door and so on and so forth.
that you guys?
Yeah.
You know that's like really dangerous to do to a dog.
Did you open our car?
No, someone else did, but I put water in there because the dog wasn't even like panting, and someone else wanted to call the police because you guys have been gone like 25 minutes, and it's like 90 degrees outside.
She's in the shade.
I know, but it's
So
hot.
it's not the shade, it's the hot. It's the heat.
You have,
The
like,
dogs
very
that size
little,
will.
like, hair going
It's
in and
like
out
3
of
to
there.
5 times the
Okay,
heat.
you know, it's really weird to like just come and attack me. Like, just be chill, you guys. Like, this is my dog, and I'm like had her for 8 years. I take really good care of my dog, and like I'm so, like we were coming back to check on her, you know. And
Well,
You said you take really good care of your dog?
Customers are the ones who pointed it out, and they're the ones who opened your car, and they called the police. I don't know why they're not here yet.
Police about that? Like, that's
Your dog probably would have died if
Okay.
you didn't.
Are you
Someone didn't open
really?
it. Yeah, absolutely.
It's
Sorry,
really hot
Peter.
outside.
We need to get her shaved. We're from Oregon, obviously. Like,
I don't think shaving will save your
You're
dog.
allowed
in
to
the
take
heat
your
like
dog
that.
everywhere around here, so you don't even need to leave her in the car.
Okay.
Don't leave your dogs locked up inside of your cars, people. It's really that simple. You just put them on the leash outside of the car. Just do something, not leaving them in the actual car itself that's closed off. Because, you know, there's multiple different problems. I stated before, but A, dogs will sweat a lot more than humans because they've got fur coats that make it far more difficult for them to lose heat when it's hot. B, if they're in the car locked up and you haven't put any water out for them at that point in time, they have no access to water. And that's really, really bad. They can get dehydrated pretty easily considering how hot it can get and how much sweat it's just bad. Don't do it. Here we got a very interesting one. So by the looks of it, these two people came from different directions going towards the drive-thru of this fast food restaurant here. They both got there at very similar times, except for one person got there slightly quicker, and the other person is extremely unhappy about it. Here's what happens next.
Cause you cut me off. Okay, I cut you off. This is a drive-thru. I beat you. Right. Now I cut you off. I beat you because I was in the line right here. You wasn't in the line. Yes, I was. I was in the line. And you just zoomed in. And I swooped around. No, you the idiot. No, you are. Watch who gonna get their food first. Watch who gonna get their food first. Okay. You need it anyway. Oh yeah. So you need it. Okay. Okay. I showed you. Okay. You look like you need some too. Don't solve that mess for me, honey. This ain't what you want. I guarantee you, baby. I guarantee you, baby. What? We gon' crash, baby. We gon' crash. We gon' crash. Be sitting here because if I could get over, we both gonna be sitting right here. We're gonna both be sitting here. Full coverage, full coverage, full coverage.
Yes, because being first in the drive-thru versus this person is so worth the potential extra hundreds of dollars you're going to end up spending if you do end up hitting their car. Because that is the wisest move that you would ever do. Oh, furthermore to that would probably also crack up your premiums on insurance because, you know, you are extremely terrible of a driver trying to push your way in front of someone, causing damage. That is that's completely caused by your ignorance and selfishness. But hey, do that if you want. I mean, that'd be a funny story to tell. The story of your $702 Big Mac, for people who know that reference. You guys are the real ones. In this first clip, we've got a Kevin who's completely losing his mind on the phone to the 911.
Male Karen needs police immediately.
You! You! Who the f*** do you think you are? Who the f*** do you think you are? Who the f*** you! I need cops here right now! Give me a cop! Give me cops right Hennessy! Please, right now!
I'm not touching him.
So we're having a good day?
Data point!
Oh my
This guy just made me cross his little crybaby, man.
So we're having a great day.
I'm done now. Just please give me a... Just give me a copy. I am. No, I'm really. Please give me a copy. Please give me a copy. Where's my card?
You threw it out of your hand.
Give me my card.
You grabbed it. I'm not touching it.
Grab it. Grab your card.
What, man?
Grab your card.
You just, you're weirdo.
You're the one who grabbed the chick's ass, bro. You grabbed the chick's ass, not him. So
whose ass did I grab?
The server.
Who's that?
Pick up your
Bring her
card.
out here, man.
Pick up the card.
Follow for more dramatics.
Please send a cop here.
So what I can gather from the back end of that conversation is he apparently touched someone inappropriately, the server of the party that they're supposedly going, as we can hear by the music in the background. What an asshat. Next up we got Car Park Karen.
Right now, she actually dialed that shit. She dialed that shit. Yo! Run, fool!
Hey guys, cool. Keep going.
Damn, bro.
You guys, what?
You know, this Karen mustn't have much to do in her average day-to-day when she's willing to spend time chasing kids around who are just skateboarding around a car park area. I know it might not be the best thing to be doing, but just in that moment, just call the cops and move on with your day. Like, it's not worth it. Come on. You're just giving them free content at this point. Here we have an interesting clip where we watch a guy get fired from his job for one reason or another. We'll talk about that in a moment. I just want you to watch it and form your own opinion. Let's go.
Appreciate you, gang.
Just so you know.
Hold on, don't touch my.
Just so you know, moving forward, I do not want you in the building unless you're out front as a guest. That's the only way you're allowed to be in this building.
I am a guest.
Hey, man. I'm trying to be understanding to everything.
You weren't earlier.
I don't think you were either, though.
No, I was.
No, you weren't.
I was not coming in your face telling you, like, get out, like, leave,
No.
or, like...
Are you sure about that?
Because you were in my face. So, first time I'm telling you, get out of my face.
Because I asked you to leave and you didn't.
No, you're being rude.
No.
I was telling everybody...
I asked you to leave.
No, you
didn't. I said, please
You said, get
leave.
out. Get out.
I said, please leave the building.
Nah, you said, get out.
When we were at the table?
When we were at the table, you said, you can leave. After I tried putting my 2 weeks in.
Yes,
And
because...
you fired me for no reason.
Did you know Texas is an at-will state? Do you know what that means?
I don't care what that means. I'm telling you, you fired me for no reason. Correct or not?
I fired you for
what?
all the reasons.
For what? Name one.
You walked out of your shift on Monday
I walked out of my shift? No, I did not.
Yes,
I clocked
you did.
out.
Yeah, you
I didn't
clocked
walk
out
out.
and walked out. That's
While
the same
manager
thing.
said you're okay to go.
Yes, but that's
Yeah.
still an issue.
What?
Two, you're not taking care of your duties on...
I do all my duties. I do everything I need to do. 100%.
You're right, absolutely.
I
How
know
about
I
this?
am.
Because that's why
Y'all are
working.
doing me wrong, Mike.
We're not doing
Y'all
anything
are.
wrong, Billy.
Y'all are.
No, we're
Yes,
not.
y'all are.
I don't understand why
How-
you're
what-
coming...
Why'd you fire me, though?
We fired you for performance. We fired you for...
For performance? What do I not perform on?
your duties when we ask you to do them.
I did a
and-
manager's job yesterday.
No, you didn't.
Hotside Expo's not a manager's job. Only managers should be there. Chris told me that yesterday, Mike. Word for word.
So, but guess what? What happens when Jacob expos?
What do you mean what happened? He's not supposed to. It's not
Outbackers-
right.
Again, so this is something that I feel like you are not going to try to understand our position.
I understand, though.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
But again, Billy, I'm asking you to please leave, and you don't even follow that request. Because
I can leave. I was just grabbing my food.
Okay, you're grabbing your food because you left, and then you decided you wanted to come back.
'Cause I'm hungry.
Talk to the staff and.
I
get
can
your
talk
food.
to the staff because they're here.
That's fine. Yeah, that's cool.
So then why'd you bring it up?
Because I've asked you to leave, and you're causing an issue with our business.
No, I'm
now.
not.
Yes,
I
you
was
are,
ordering
Billy.
food. I
Yes,
didn't do
but
anything
then-
wrong.
But again, I asked you to leave.
Your employees are over here. And I can leave. You know what I'm saying? I can leave whenever I want.
Okay.
I don't need to leave when you ask me.
So how about this?
What kind of manager does that
If
to a
you
customer?
if you come back up here, we're gonna have you criminally trespassed because you're not listening to what I'm asking.
How come you're not calling the cops? You're the best manager ever. That's crazy.
Bye.
Good luck, Mike.
But the manager on duty said I was good to go. Well, that still caused a problem. See, that's the reason why I'm firing you. It just sounds like that the guy put in his 2 weeks notice to leave, and they'll just like, you know what, let's not take the chance of him dragging us down, so we're just going to effectively fire him on the spot, which becomes another question on, does your work laws actually protect you from those type of issues? Because I know over here in Australia, if you put in your 2 weeks notice and then get fired in response to that, the company still has to pay you for the equivalent hours you would have gotten over the next 2 weeks, and then pay out your annual leave, because it's like one of those things where I've already put in the notice to leave on my own terms, and you can't then in response go to fire me. You can have me not work those 2 weeks, but you still have to pay me for those 2 weeks. At least that's how it rolls over here in Australia. And then it's just like, it sounds like the other reason was just like some very watered down dog crap excuses just to say, nah, we don't want you for the 2 weeks that you're here remaining for, because we don't trust that you'll continue to do a good work ethic. We don't trust that you won't just suddenly start doing your job extremely poorly so you make us look bad, or other things on those lines, which is a common thing. I've seen it countless occasions where someone's put in their 2 weeks notice and they just come in for the next 2 weeks, put in the minimum effort they possibly can, screw everyone else over, because, you know, they don't care. They're leaving anyway. There isn't much that can be done. They've already put in the thing to leave. Most of the time, though, it just tends to be that they just burn through all their sick leave for those 2 weeks. I don't know. It just seems that in response to this guy putting in his 2 weeks notice to leave the job, they just decide to fire him instead, which... Here we have a guy who's upset that a dog is playing around in the garden-esque thing that this guy had apparently created out the front of this building in between the pathway and the road. You know, the area that's technically public property. He's still upset of it, well, here's what happens.
Yeah, I got a camera too. Yeah, that's cool. Seriously. You need to back up. I don't know why you're walking so close up on me.
No,
it sounds like it sounds like what you want is a suburban lifestyle in the middle of the city.
No, I want you. We pay a lot of money for that.
That's cool. I try to pull my dog out.
You did not. You've been out there for like 5 minutes.
You know, it's the grass. Yeah. You're scared because I pulled out my phone. Otherwise, you're gonna come up and act like an asshole. But it's grass out here. You may own the unit that you live in, but you don't own anything beyond that. This is public property. If you don't want dogs to pee in it and eat it, don't plant in it. Or move to the suburbs. You don't own more than your property upstairs. Yeah, goodbye.
Look, I can get why he's upset, but at the same time, if you're going to be putting gardens next to a footpath, especially on the part between the footpath and the road, where by technicality, depending on how the county functions or state functions or whatever functions with those type of rulings, technically it's public property. You can plant stuff there, but you also can't be too upset when something accidentally does damage to it. So this reaction is definitely not necessary, especially considering you own a room in this apartment complex by the looks of it. It's like, yeah, you've got your balcony most likely. Actually, you probably don't even have a balcony depending on where you are. I don't know. It just seems a bit of a weird thing to be this up and angry about. Like, I get it, but what else do you expect? Unfortunately for the person behind the camera, they've stumbled into an argument between two women over potentially baby daddy drama.
Go ahead. Yeah. No, she stuck to me first. No, bitch, don't start shit you can't. You ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't gonna do nothing. Pregnant and all, bitch. You ain't gonna do nothing. Yeah, ho. You can do all that talking, bitch. You can do all that talking. Yeah. You can do all that talking. I already know you a police ass hoe. I want to be you to swing first. Because once you swing, I'm gonna beat the you can do that talking. You can do that talking. They walk up on me with that bullshit. You got the right word, bitch. I swear to God, the brains be all over this motherfucker. That's the whole time. That's the whole time. Call that different. You don't call him, right? The person you're supposed to be pregnant about. Just like you, get your bitch ass on. You doing all that behind. I can't even buy you a piece of bubble gum, bitch. Ain't out by myself. What's up? You already put my baby daddy in jail 2 times, ho. Yeah, you ain't gonna play with me. You ain't gonna play with me. Girl. Can somebody ring me up, please?
I don't know if that was a security guard or a police officer, but I just can't get over how disappointed he just seems to look by his actions and how he walks up. He's just like, seriously? Really, you guys in the store? You can't just take this outside and do it out there? Like, why here? Why do you have to inconvenience me with some stupid petty shit? I don't even get what, like, I can't even understand what they're arguing about. It just doesn't make any sense to me, but it's so stupid. Just, it seems so unnecessarily stupid. I don't know. As I said before, there's usually two types of lawyers. The lawyers that actually care about doing their job and actually care about doing good in the world, and the lawyers that take their position very seriously and are extraordinarily entitled to implementing what they do to the people around them. Here's someone who's the latter, at least when they're drunk, because she's come over to her neighbor's house because apparently she's been too loud in the middle of the day.
Hey guys. I'm not trying to open up your door, dude. I'm just at your door.
Okay, how can I help you?
You guys are screaming so loud, the whole neighborhood. 911. The cops are about to call, and I don't want to do that.
I don't give a we is at our house, lady. Don't you dare come to my house. Go on and get on.
No. I'm not trying to be that.
No. What you doing over here? No. Don't touch my door.
Sweetie, look at me.
I don't care. What is y'all doing over here? We is in our home that we own, and my family is having a good time. What the hell you doing at my door? You get your drunk ass away from my door. Yes, you.
Hold on. Okay. I'm a criminal defense attorney.
I don't give a who you ain't. You slurring like that, you ain't now not a criminal offense attorney.
Do your job.
Go ahead.
What is y'all calling the police for?
But why are you calling the police
anyway?
Why should you talk about
because you're walking by. It doesn't matter. We're not. Hey, hold on. Have your car here on the next block. Mario, don't
worry about it.
Mario, hold on. Pause. Mario.
Go.
Mario.
Get off. Go.
Mario.
Grab Mario. No, don't grab me for shit. You get your drunk ass out. You too, go.
No, you're on my property. You're trespassing. Get off my property.
Man, the amount of when I was first watching this, the amount of uncontrollable laughter I had when I saw the walker poke out at the door, and then the old lady comes walking out, then another person comes walking out. It's just like the entire family's just like, what in the world's going on out there? I must go see what's going on. It's just crazy. But yeah, that drunk lawyer seems a bit. That's just a very wacky thing to do. Like, I get it, day drinking's fun and all, but maybe you should stay in your house when you're doing that, because you seem to do very, very stupid things when you're intoxicated like that. And I do mean very stupid. Like, seriously complaining about a family laughing too loud in broad daylight. But, like, the police won't take you seriously unless you make up some lies about some screaming or stuff along those lines. Then maybe they might. I don't know. This next one's a very interesting one, as this time I'm going to have you approach it with a question. So this person's recording this clip here. Apparently this is what happens when banking while black. Basically pointing out that, there's been some form of racism that's occurred here. That's at least what I'm assuming based upon the framing of this entire thing. Though I do propose the question, based upon what we see here, do you think there was any racism? Let's get into the clip.
Okay, I didn't get the opportunity to get the manager's information. I don't know who Dana is. Dana is not a professional name of contact to give somebody. She's being so disrespectful. Who was the lady that I just spoke with, ma'am?
Assistant Manager Jody.
Her name is Assistant Manager Jody. Do they have a point of contact? Is this their business card?
No, that's just
Do they have a business card on their desk?
No.
So there's no way to contact. They have no business card. So
no,
this
you have to contact.
So this is okay. So let me write this down. Do you mind if I borrow your pen?
No, you can take one if you like.
Okay, not a problem at all. Okay, and you mind if I get a piece of paper on a notepad?
Sure.
Okay, perfect. Because I always seem to have a problem coming into this branch. So the point of the manager is Dana. Mm-hmm. Okay, and you guys are refusing to cash my check because you want me to physically bring my contractor who's trying to do my home.
I don't know anything about your check, and that's...
Okay, and I'm asking to speak to a manager about this situation, so if you don't know anything...
Well, you did.
I didn't speak to a manager. She came up and she tried to disrespect me. Okay, and I did not get to speak with her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm asking to speak with her.
You're asking to speak with
I'm
her?
asking to speak with the assistant manager.
That's the first time you've asked me, so I will let her know.
Okay, well, she came up very disrespectfully. She didn't ask to speak to me in private.
All right, if you would have a seat and be quiet, can go get her.
I'm sorry, did you say what?
I could, if you can.
You said if I can have a seat? I told you I'm deaf and I'm hard of hearing.
You did not tell me that.
So you're asking me to what? Okay, but why are you telling me as a grown woman to sit down and be quiet?
Because there's
that
other
speaks
people.
Everything to your attitude and your demeanor.
All right, don't sit down.
Respect yourself.
I do.
Respect yourself.
I absolutely do.
Please do. Okay, so the manager's name is Dana.
And she's not here today.
Okay, and the assistant manager's name, who I asked to speak with, is who, please, ma'am?
Her name is Jody.
Okay. I'm getting these point of references to be able to, on the phone, speak with Navy Federal, just so you know. How do you spell Jody, please?
Jody.
Okay. Okay. Did you put me in for an opportunity to speak with Miss Jody?
Yeah, I've let her know.
Okay, no problem. I'm gonna go outside with my family for about 5 minutes so that I can have your peace and quiet kept in here, and then I'll come back inside just so you know if you call me and you don't see me.
If you want to take the card?
I think I have you guys' information. There's nobody's point of contact on here.
Right,
It's
just the general
Okay,
number.
no problem.
Personally, at least from what's contained in this clip here, I don't think so. Again, there could have been other things that occurred outside of this clip that they've posted that actually would have been racist. Unfortunately, we don't have that information, which that's just what it is. There is a few interesting points that other people have brought up about, so you're hard of hearing, but you heard her tell you to sit down and be quiet beforehand, and things on those lines. And it's like, there could be various things to that. Usually, my experience of people with hard of hearing, you have to talk a lot louder, or sometimes even yell towards them to get them to hear you if they're almost deaf. But at the same time, if they're looking directly at you, they can also, some of them also have the capability of just reading words off of lips, reading lips, and things on those lines, and understanding what's being said because of that. I don't know. This is just one of those things where I look at it and it's just hard to really summarize anything out of the face value you get here. You can assume things for sure, but I don't really want to do so in this case here. But hey, I'll leave it to you guys in the comments. What are your thoughts? Here we have a very intriguing situation here. Basically, what's apparently happened prior to this clip is that this person's daughter works here, and what had happened sometime throughout the shift, the manager decided just to snatch the drive-thru headset off her head because they wanted to use it themselves. When the situation is described to the person's mother, well, they're not happy to say the least, and this is what happens next.
Is it this right here? Excuse me. Let me holler at you. Come on. Let me holler at you. No, not one second now. Come here. Now. Let me holler at you. You snatched that baby head? What? Ain't no what. You know what the I'm talking about. You snatched that mother headset off my baby head? What? That means you put your hands on her. That's what that means. That's my daughter. That's my daughter. All you see is her mother daddy. Her daddy nice. I ain't nice. You. All y'all that got that mother like that boy. When my mother baby in here and y'all be treating my baby every time she hurt. I want that energy y'all got with her. Right now. Bring that here. I want that energy up. Why you snatch that baby? Fuck your head for? Talk to me like you talk. Say what?
I ain't snatch her off.
Did you take it off her head?
No, I just did it like this.
Yeah, you why?
Huh?
Why?
So I can give it to the other employee.
Why?
Huh?
So why you ain't ask her? Why you ain't ask her? Why you say Kalisha? Let me get this. I'm sure she would have gave it to you, true or not. You speak, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So why you taking off her head?
I apologize.
Apologize to her. Come here, Kalisha.
No, look.
Apologize to her. This is my baby, and I don't play no games. Y'all see her daddy come up in this? He nice. I'm not nice. I'm not nice. I'm that. And this shorty, and ain't nobody gonna put their hands on her, especially not no manager. What kind of manager is you? Apologize to her.
I do apologize for taking off the headset without you asking me that.
What? You let these motherfuckers talk and come in here speaking Spanish and talking baby. She work here, and you the manager. You supposed I work at a fucking restaurant. I'm a manager at a motherfucking restaurant. I would never. I've been in this 20 motherfucking years. I would never What kind of manager does that? The don't give a about their mother employees, but you gonna give a about this one. You gonna give a about this one starting today. Do you hear me? Yes, ma'am. And I mean that. She better not ever call me and tell me you put your hands on her. She better not ever call me and tell me one of these little mother you calling this mother here that ain't work today just to her. Who called that girl in here? One of the employees? Key word, one of the employees. So you let these little from you?
Can I order my order?
When I'm done.
I think it's not.
Well, I said when I'm done, or you gonna.
My guy, that's a massive yikes. The fact that that's just how you treat someone at work is just like, oh, I need this thing, yoink, rips it from someone's head. Like, there's a lot of things that you should really think about when doing that. For example, she might have had earrings in. And if you rip headphones off like that, the earrings can get caught from the pads and then be ripped out. And that's not a good thing. Like, just ripping headsets off of people's heads is a no-go. You should never do that. You should let them take it off themselves, because you never know if there's any earrings or earpiece or anything else that might get caught on the headphones that could actually cause harm. Like, just flat out, that's the first thing you need to think about. It's the biggest problem with me here. And then further on, just ripping it off someone's head in the first place is just stupid. You simply could have asked, and they probably would have given it to you pretty easily, because, you know, you're their boss. But, yeah, good thing you apologized, I guess?
So these guys have got a large vehicle, and they've also got a trailer attached to it. So of course, because you can't fit a car and a trailer in a normal car parking lot, they've gone across in a weird way, taking up multiple car parking spaces because it's just what they've had to do. Anyway, this Karen's come out of the fuel station to go off at them for doing so.
Good. Good, you're on TikTok.
No.
We have a Karen.
Has the security camera captured evidence?
Get a picture of her license.
Uh-oh,
she's getting the plate number now. Hang on. I don't give a Okay.
We got yours too.
Okay.
We got yours too.
You realize when you have a trailer, you're allowed to take up more than one space, right?
That is not legally parked.
You're right, it's not illegal. But another thing, you realize that having your headlights on is also not against the law.
To turn it off and be considerate. You want to be a jackass and turn your brakes on in my car.
First of all, I'm not driving, so you don't have to be rude with me.
You want to hit me?
Go ahead.
Swing at me.
Have a good day, man.
I mean, there is really nothing wrong with what they were doing. Yes, it's annoying to see a vehicle take up multiple car parking spaces, especially considering they got a trailer. It is annoying to see multiple car park spaces being taken, but this is at night time, so fuel station may not be as busy as usual at this point in time. And also, where else do you think they're going to park? They're going to park up blocking the road? They're going to park up into a single car park, the trailers stick out on the road? Like, what else do you think they're going to park? They have to park in multiple car parks anyway, regardless of where they go, because the vehicle's now too long to fit in a regular car park because, it's got a trailer attached to it. Oh my god, who would have known? Who would have thought of these type of things? Good god. In the next clip, we got the weirdest interaction I think I've ever seen. A Karen or someone decided to flag this guy down, then we have this beautiful interaction.
My consent.
That's your consent?
Yeah.
Do you mind telling me why you stopped me? Okay, so you just stopped me and called me.
Consent.
You just stopped me, you flagged me down in the street.
Incorrect.
You flagged me down in the street, so...
Shut up. Watch your mouth.
I did what?
Time.
What are you talking about?
Watch your mouth second time. I didn't call you.
Okay, you said I'm a slut. We've never met, right?
Say sorry.
Why am I going to say sorry?
Because you said I called you whore.
Well, you've called me a slut, so I don't really need to apologise, do I?
For a whore you will.
No, I won't.
Yes, you will.
No, I'm gonna end the I said to you about ending this conversation because...
Oh.
What on earth are you doing? No, are you... What on earth are you doing? What's that about? you feel better now?
It's the water, it's not the wine, so it's gonna get dry. Don't worry.
Okay.
It's just the water.
You're obviously not well.
Obviously upset about.
You're obviously upset about something, but the person you're upset at is not me. So
Third time.
What?
Third time doesn't exist.
okay, what is the?
You talk too much. That's
Okay,
your problem.
why did you stop me?
You talk too much. That's your problem.
I could be really rude to you, but I'm not. I'm being very polite because you're obviously upset about
Sorry
something.
about this.
I'll be sorry about it.
Yes, you will. Be.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to ask you. Excuse me.
Here, hold it.
Excuse me. Could you come and help me, please?
Hold this.
No. Excuse me. This lady's attacking me. I've never met her in my life, and I really want to leave, but I've started filming because she won't leave me alone. She just picked up a bottle of water in my car and tipped it all over my car. I'd like to drive away, but if I drive away, I'm a bit concerned that she might become some sort of injury as I leave with the vehicle. So is there any chance you could...
And then you will go, I promise you. Don't shoot yourself, just hold the bottle.
No.
Hold the fucking bottle. Don't be the bottle.
Listen, I could switch on you, but I'm not that type of person.
Hold the What's your problem?
My problem is you.
Hold the bottle.
We've never met.
Hold the bottle.
We've never met.
Okay, I've got whole day.
Well, I haven't. I'm going to drive off.
Hold the bottle.
I've asked these nice people to keep an eye on you. You're in danger of injuring yourself. You're in danger of injuring yourself as I leave. Have a nice day. Thank you very much for helping. The lady obviously clearly needs help. Thank you.
I honestly just love this guy's vibe, just cool, calm, and collected. This person just grabbed a random water bottle from your car and then just poured it all over your seat. Cool, calm, and collected. You're not going to lose your shit. You're going to keep your cool. You're going to just try and get someone else from around the area to kind of get her just to move away from the car so you can drive away and move on with your day. Good on you, bro. Like... I genuinely don't think I would have personally been able to remain that calm after she decides to start pulling her hand into my car to grab something. I think that'd be the point where I'd just be a little bit annoyed, but that's just me. What about you guys? What point in this clip do you think you would snap? Let me know in the comments below.
This teenage driver ran a red light / ran a stop sign. It's one of the two. It seems to be mixed on what the actual story is. But basically, he ran a stop sign. And the police officer, rather than just going through the normal methods of giving him a ticket, etc., she seems to go a form of scare them route, and it doesn't seem to go that well because the mothers come out to go, what in the world is happening? Just give him the ticket. Here's what happens.
Any of your questions? Give him your ticket. This officer is right here harassing my son. She already have his driver's license, registration, and car insurance in her hand. She's asking if he's on parole or probation, and he has to answer her. He said, no, he's not on parole or probation. I said, go give him the ticket, and she will not. She's just standing there. What are you waiting for, ma'am? For what? For a traffic violation? Okay, but you're making this dangerous. You're escalating it. Go give my son his ticket, and we will take care of this in court. You will not be the judge and executioner on this property right here. You will not. Go give my son his ticket. You have his ID. You can easily run his ID and see if he's on probation or parole. Not this child. Then go do your job. Why are you standing there? Why are you holding on to your gun? Why? Your hand is on your gun. Go run his ID. I'm being violent? No, I'm not being verbally aggressive. You will not change this up. You will not create the narrative here that we've been seeing on the news. If he ran a stop sign, that's what you're saying, we will happily take the ticket. But I will not allow my son to stand here in front of you with your hand on your gun. That will not happen. He's not leaving. He's standing right here. My son is not leaving. No, he's standing on our property line. We own this house. He's standing on our property line. You say he ran a stop sign, right? Go give him the ticket, and then you can leave. In due time. You guys, she done called for backup and everything. Y'all share this video because my son will not be the next hashtag. Not gonna happen. If you're not gonna give him the ticket, we're not gonna stay out here. Then go give him the ticket.
Oh, you're being verbally aggressive. That's why I've got my hand on the gun. Why are you just standing there doing nothing? I'm genuinely confused. If you have all these questions, like, what are you doing here? If you pulled them over for running a stop sign, now you've declared that she's ran the stop sign. You've got the insurance papers. You've got his driver's license. You've got the registration papers. Now go write up your ticket. It's not that hard. There doesn't need to be any extra steps of all this nonsense that seems to have gone on here. And of course the mum's a bit annoyed at you because of how you're choosing to handle this. Just makes no sense whatsoever. And instead of just like moving on and finishing getting the ticket and yada yada yada, you're choosing to stand there and continue to just go on with this fight about it, which is ridiculously stupid.
Here we have a screaming match between the local Karens. It's fun watching Karens meet another Karen because it always ends up turning into a fight for sheer dominance on who's actually the bigger Karen out of the pair, even though whenever anyone else looks at them they just see two idiots screaming at each other in a parking lot. But that's besides the point. These Karens know what they're in for. They know they're in for the biggest fight of their lives. Who is the stronger and more powerful Karen out of the pair? I couldn't take it seriously. Here we've got a junk guy who thought it would be the brightest of ideas to smash someone's windscreen because it would make their night. For no other reason, just for simply doing so.
No! Your friend isn't here!
Okay, you know what? We don't have any friends.
Okay. Exactly! You don't! Move!
And we didn't. We actually weren't even doing this. We didn't even have somebody coming. So
what was the point?
To fuck you guys over.
Oh my god! That was so good. That's amazing. Yeah, what?
It was just for fun.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was it for fun?
It was.
Did you have a blast?
I did.
Did it make your night? Is that how boring your life is? Is that what you have to? That's what you have to do on a Saturday? It's kind of embarrassing.
No, it was kind of fun. It was kind of funny.
Yeah, you're funny.
So I think.
What do you think?
You guys got.
I've ever seen in my life. Oh my god. You're actually...
He is totally gonna regret that when he wakes up in the morning with a massive hangover, a giant throbbing headache, and then he'll remember what he did the night before when he smashed someone else's windscreen. And now he's like, oh, damn it, that's gonna be a pain to deal with when it eventually comes back and bites my ass. Because it doesn't seem like they got the name out of you that night, but boy oh boy, you can be damn sure that when it comes to the internet, when it comes to finding people, the internet's damn good at that. Your name probably got sent to the TikTok, the person who posted this pretty quickly after the original post was made because, well, the internet's really good at this stuff for some dumb reason.
This guy brought a car from a second-hand dealership and decided to, and after things didn't work out very well, let's say the car breaking down within the first day of having the car itself, he decided to take matters into his own hands.
You cost me money, I cost you money.
What happened? Tell me.
A lot. They said f me, so f y'all. So they... This the general manager.
Who is this?
The general manager works here.
Inside here?
Yep.
No. You must come into my location.
No.
What happened yesterday?
$500 in tolls. $5,000 in repairs. Car cut off less than an hour after I got it. I'm done talking. Thank you.
Get out of face and go somewhere else. If you need anything, I can help you.
Huh?
If you need anything, I can help you.
No, I don't want help.
man, I'm glad I live in a country like Australia that has consumer protection laws, because if this type of thing happened here, you would be the dealership would be forced to give you to either help fix the problem or give you a refund of the vehicle and everything to do with that. Like, they would be forced into it. There's no way out of it. They because they sold you a screwed car that wasn't functioning as intended, they will now get screwed over by the law. But from the sounds of things, it probably doesn't work that way in America. Surely there'd be a way to get something out of this though. If a car breaks down day one you brought it, surely there's something there. But either way, this is a great way of making sure people don't go to this dealership, having fun signs out there and then recording it and then posting it online. So that's a funny one.
Here we have a Karen annoying a person in their car for their car being too noisy.
I don't drive this car every day.
Well, no, I see it start and go and start. So
okay, there's a lot of other modified cars in this community.
There's another man.
I pay for this parking spot, so I don't know what the problem is.
But I'm complaining because this noise of this car drives me nuts.
Okay, it's a V8. It's not modified.
What's that?
It's street legal.
I don't know what that means, but I just can't stand this noise of this car.
There's nothing illegal on this car.
The muffler, whatever it is.
There's still a muffler on this car.
Well, why does it make so much noise?
Because it's a V8 with almost 500 horsepower.
Well, I don't know if they even have this car in this parking lot. It drives me nuts. And I'm going to complain about this so you don't.
Great.
Welcome to the world, Karen. Some cars are quiet, some cars are very noisy. I mean, I can only imagine what the Karen would be like living in the neighborhood that I do, because, you know, around, there's a lot of cars with some pretty interesting engines around here. You got a few modifieds, you've got some Nissan Zs, you've got some Holden Commodores, the classic Australian vehicle with V6s and V8s and so on and so forth, and they tend to drive around. They're very noisy. Some of them are more noisy than others, and some people just like to accelerate and rev like an idiot because that's just what they like doing in their car for some dumb explained reason. And there's always a lot of car noise happening around here. It's quiet a lot of the time, but then there's also car noise. That's just how it goes when you live in a neighborhood where people have cars. Some cars are noisy. Some people want to have a car that's fun, but also ends up being noisy because it's fun. It's just how it is. We have some Karen that is experiencing a lot of road rage against another fellow driver, and when it turns out that she's not getting through them, she throws a water bottle at the car, because that's going to do something. Congrats, ma'am. Do you feel better now? Do you feel like that rage was well worth it, or did you get absolutely fall out of that entire interaction? Because that's what it feels like happened here. Not only can I barely hear what you're going on about through the windows of this car because it's so muffled, you just need to get that one up. You just have to throw a water bottle at the car. Genius, especially when it seems like you did acknowledge that you are being recorded about this. So, yeah, it looks like your head's totally screwed on properly, totally not a little loose.
Here we have an old man at the bar, I haven't heard this combo before, who is upset that this bar worker is not talking to him enough.
Hey, let's talk about this right now.
What's up?
That's what's up. Your customer service gets a minus for me. I try to talk to you, you say nothing to me. You act like I don't exist. You disrespect me greatly. Why do you do that? You think that you're prideful or what? Are you better than me or something? What's going on?
No, I have multiple tables and a bar to take care of.
That sounds made up. You are sitting here doing this. I say kind words to you. You say nothing back to me. Why?
Because.
You think I'm a drug dealer and an asshole and a crick cocksucker or what?
No.
What is it then?
I'll ask you.
I am. You back off, you muscle man.
Well, if you don't believe this, I'll be working.
Screw it.
Well, I won't. It'll be 911.
I don't give a f***. I talk to cops all day.
Okay.
You already. Save your goddamn call. Little bitch, treat me right or else. I ain't getting disrespect by a little bitch like you. Little fool. Fucking acting up like that. You, man. What's wrong with you? Who do you think you are? Be humble and gentle, dummy. God damn it.
I mean, I can understand being slightly upset that, the bar worker's not talking to me enough to what I believe, but this also could be that he's expecting some flirtation or some things along those lines. But yeah, the response she had was perfectly reasonable. She's trying to manage multiple tables and the bar. Unfortunately, she doesn't really have the time to do small talking right now. And of course, one of the other guys was walking by doing their thing and just stopped like, what in the world are you doing? You good, sir? You good going off of my staff member like that? And he just goes off at him instead too, which is, man, go home. You're drunk. You're clearly just drunk. Go home. This guy here catches a pair of people stealing some stuff from some shops and just records them, just because.
That's hella embarrassing, dude. Look at this shit. No plates, right? But I got video of you though.
Broke ass bitches. Get a job.
And my mama got a job. Look at y'all. Look at you, take a video. Y'all are embarrassing. Y'all are good.
Wait, let me have it. I'm gonna go to jail anyways.
I'm good. Y'all are stupid as y'all really got no life. I'm post it all over Facebook. Y'all go get caught.
You might be wondering, why don't they make an attempt to stop them? And I say, it's probably a good thing they don't, because this is America. You never know what's going to happen next if you choose to get involved with something along these lines. Like, you're already playing a dangerous game recording a group of people who are stealing. You never know if they may whip out a gun because they don't like you recording them. And also, second thing, have these guys ever packed a car before? Or is the boot and back seats just full? Because why is he grabbed a whole bunch of stuff and was going to hop into the driver's seat with the stuff in his hand? Like, that's just stupid and extraordinarily, I know you're already risking a lot of things, but you really want to get yourself killed while driving because you got a bunch of stuff on your lap and you crash and the airbag just pops it all into your chest. Like you're just so stupid, really. This is an interesting clip here. So what's happened here is that one of the students of the mother who's behind the camera has been caught using their phone multiple times in class, interrupting the class with it, yada yada yada. I'm sure you get the idea of where we're going here. The teacher has confiscated the phone in response to these issues and decided it'd be a great idea that at the end of the school day, rather than giving the phone back to the student or giving the phone to the office and have the parent come in and collect it from there, she's decided to take it home with her and will give it to the school the next day. The mother now used an app to track down the phone and found it at the teacher's house and has come over to reclaim it. Here's what happens next.
So why is his phone in your house though? We haven't gotten to that part yet.
What's important is that your son is always on his phone. He's always talking.
Ma'am, that is important. I paid a whole bunch of money for that phone. So I don't care about what disrespectful he is. We're not talking about that right now. We're talking about why my son's phone is in your house right now.
He keeps talking. He interrupts me, disrespects me.
I can see why. Because you stealing phones. Can you go get my son's phone and give it to me? Right, you stealing phones. Let me find out. You flipping phones?
No,
that's what you doing? Taking phones from little kids?
His phone back when I take.
No, my son gonna get his phone back right now.
No, he's
bet
not.
money, ma'am. Listen, Miss Green, I'm trying to be nice to you, Miss Green. I'm trying to be nice to you, Miss Green. I'm about to, Miss Green, run me my son's phone. No, run me my son's phone. Y'all see this? Look at it. Yes, I'm gonna record. Yes, I'm gonna record you because you trifling. She's taking. This is Miss Green. She done took my son's phone. I done had iPhone, found the phone here, and she won't run me my stuff. Run me my son's phone, ma'am. You talking about the wrong thing. Yo, I swear. Yo, listen, I'm telling you. Listen to me. If you don't run me my phone, run me. I'm going to get it back right now. No. At your house, ma'am. Don't do that. Don't push on me. No. Ain't no have a nice day. No. Run me my don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Like I said, I'm not leaving here. No, you're stealing. You're stealing. That's called grand theft. That's called grand theft. Yes. Are you pushing me? Listen, I told you. No, I'm telling you to run me my son's phone.
Okay, I gotta call the cops.
Well, go ahead, call the cops. I don't give a think I care. You really think no, I'm gonna get his phone here because as soon as the cops come, I'm gonna say she stole a $1,500 phone and you going to jail.
His phone from the principal.
Today, ma'am, I'm gonna either get my phone right now or I'm gonna take it out of somewhere you're not gonna like. Yo, I'm telling you. Run me my son's phone. You see what I'm saying? I'm not coming back nothing because I'm not leaving. I'm getting the phone right now. Watch me, ma'am. Don't push on my foot. Don't push on my foot. Do not push on my foot. Thank you. Y'all see how trifling she is? You see who she is, guys.
I'm a wonderful teacher.
No, you're not.
Look, I get a lot of these phone issues. It was a prevalent thing back when I was still in school about like 5, 6, 7 years ago. But on the same point, the moment you left the school with the student's phone still in your possession is the moment that you've done something wrong. At the end of the day, at the worst, even like you should have at least given it to the office and have the parent come in and reclaim it after school hours. You should never have taken it home with you. Like, there's no reason to ever need to do that. And it's just like, it's one of those things where I'm sitting here and I don't get it. Like, I suppose the whole phone issue's become 10 times worse since I was last in school a while ago. But rules that were in place there was that basically, like, I know now a lot of schools are just starting to ban the use of phones in school hours outright, but back when I was still in school, basically the idea was if you get caught with your phone in class, you'd have to take it up to the office and you couldn't get your phone back until the end of the day. If this happened enough times to you, you'd just be outright suspended from the school for a bit because, you know, you're clearly not here to learn. You're clearly here just to do your own thing and not really do anything about it, so that was your punishment for it. And I don't know if that was the right way to handle that either, but I don't think the way of handling it is to take the student's phone back to your house after you've confiscated from them. That's just not right in any degree whatsoever. Our first clip here, we've got an old guy tucking a massive tantrum about getting a refund for bad food.
Grab my slip. I want a refund. We're going somewhere else. I want a refund. Let's go. I want a refund. Go ahead and give me a refund. Get out of here. I'm not putting up one second. I want a refund. Just give me a refund! You don't speak English. Give me a refund. I want a refund.
Chill out.
Drinks, bring them back.
Chill out.
It's all screwed up. Just give me a refund. I want a refund. I want my money back.
Grow up.
I want my money back. Money back. I want money back. Money back!
Dude, chill out.
I want my money back.
Chill out.
Okay, just give me the cash. We'll go somewhere else. You gotta go somewhere where they speak English.
Are you two?
The other guy doesn't understand English either.
I hope they get security to take you out of here.
He said no. You can't have them. I want my money back. I'll just take it 20. Give me 20, we can get out of here. Hurry up. I gotta go. I gotta go find a place to eat.
Dude, chill out.
Okay, goodbye. Let's go. Let's get out of here.
Hope you're proud of yourself.
Screw you.
Hope you're proud.
I get it when you don't get the food you want to. It's a kind of annoyance, and I get wanting to get a refund, but jumping up and down saying, I want my money is just so childish. I can't describe it, to be completely honest. Like, it's just a next level of childish shenanigans, and it's just like, why? Like what? From what you look like you're in your 60s, 70s, 80s. You haven't matured? How are you acting like this in your later years? Like, dude, you're probably going to die in some time in the next decade. Is this really what the last thing of your name being put out of the internet being? You tucking a temper tantrum over food, getting a refund for food that you weren't quite happy for? Jeez. Unfortunately, I honestly feel bad for the wife because I don't know if this is a common occurrence or not, but considering it's happened here, it probably has happened before, and she's probably had to deal with the shenanigans that have come with it on multiple occasions. Here we've got our... Oh, geez, what a voice drop. Here we've got our neighborhood... Far out. Here we've got a local neighborhood nut who has decided to aggressively knock on someone's door.
We can't answer the door right now, but if you'd like to leave a message, you can do it now.
Maybe he should be in the loony bin. Okay, that's a bit too far. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it is. I don't know. I don't get yeah. My brain is like halfway in the ditch right now. Don't worry about it. Anyway, so what a wacky man. Just aggressively, like, if he knocked any harder, his hands would be bleeding, while his knuckles would be bleeding, and the door might get knocked down. Actually, no, probably not. The knuckles will be bleeding first. Those are some loud knocks. And, buddy, it looks like you're missing a few front teeth there. Yeah. Is it because someone did what you're doing to the door to your face at some point? Because that would make sense.
Here we got a Karen casually just standing in front of someone else's car, not letting them come through.
I can tell the cops you're sitting on your phone in the stop sign. There you were. You're sitting there for 5 minutes.
And you're on your phone. Yes,
I'm on my phone right now.
Yes, you are.
Yes, I am. This is what a psychopath grandma looks like.
Okay, and that's what a asshole you looks like with the vaping. Boy, are you smart. You got your head up your ass anyway, Buster.
You even live on this street?
No.
No, you're cutting through. You don't f***ing live here.
Oh, that's too bad, and neither do you. Neither do you, airhead with the frippy lippy, stupid haircut. Wipe.
I can see her all day. I got nothing.
Yeah, I don't care. I can just stand here all day too. I don't care. I have no place to go. I have no place to go. Okay, whatever.
Don't lean on my car.
I'm not leaning on your
my car.
I'm not leaning on your car. I'm not leaning on your car.
Don't lean
I
on
am
my
not
car.
leaning on your car.
Don't lean on my car.
I'm not leaning on your
I'm
car.
gonna stand in front of my car.
Oh, good. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm going to close my door anyway so people can go past. Are you
All right.
getting your piece of...
It's nicer than your jab crap.
I love how she just says that she can stand there all day and then she goes to close her door and lets him free. Like, it's like, yeah, sure, you can stand there all day until you can't, until it inconveniences you because it's like, oh, he's going to actually stay here all day. Oh, maybe I actually want to move on with my life and get to do the things that I was intending on doing. I didn't expect this person to stand up to me like that. Oh, I'm moving on, bye! There's quick insult for the road, by the way. Like, oh yeah, get in your piece of crap vehicle whilst I'm getting into my SUV thing. Oh man.
Here we watch a clip of someone resigning from their job because they're not exactly happy with how they get treated by the manager. The manager's reaction is interesting to say the least.
Oh, why? I just have not been feeling too good about the situation.
situation, and I think that, you know, it's just not a good fit. I didn't really like being laughed at earlier, and I just think that...
You know what, though? When I ask you to do something, you ignore me and you start going back to drawing when there's things to be done.
For sure. No,
You know what?
valid.
There's worse things that I could have done, and worse things that I could have said. I tried to ask. Get back to work. Isn't that
Have a
pretty
nice one.
universal?
Call me when my check is done, and I appreciate you.
What? You're leaving now?
Absolutely. You ain't gonna clap in my face. I'm not a dog. Bye. Neither are anybody on this team, for example, by the way, also. So.
Bye.
Yeah. Respectfully, maybe treat your employees a little better.
No, hey, you know what? You come in and you act
And
like
don't
you
say the
want to
N-word,
work,
by the way,
you stay
too,
on
multiple
task.
times with
You
your
know what?
racist ass. Bye. Taxes are hitting. You're not gonna speak to somebody like that and think that I'm gonna work for you still. No, you're not gonna follow me out. Have a nice day.
Heather, you gonna yell at me on the way out like that?
You've yelled at me and anyone else on this team enough, so I'll yell as much as I want. I've been respectful. I really have. But you're disrespectful. No, I'm good. Have a nice one. Call me when my check is ready. Thank you. Because what we're not going to do is talk to a bitch like that. Bye.
I'm sorry, I don't care who you are. If you are talking to someone and you clap in their face as you're talking to them, in my opinion, I see that as you just don't respect that as them as a person. That is a clear sign of absolute disrespect, that you do not give a fuck about that person in any way, shape, or form outside of what they do for you. And honestly, I would do the same thing. I'd be like, yep, cool, I'm done, bye-bye. Because that's not how you treat people. Like, at all. That's just such, like... I don't know the best way to describe it. Like, I'm sure most people don't like when you're talking like something like this, where I'm talking to you and then you just like start clapping in your face. It's just such a stupid... It's just so disrespectful. Just on a general level, beyond anything else that is claimed to have been done by this manager. Oh, and also, furthermore, him saying like, oh yeah, there was worse things. Like, I could have done worse things. I could have said worse things. Why the hell are you describing that? Like, if that is your true opinion, that you could have said something worse, why in the world would I want to work with you? Genuinely. In this next clip, we've got an older Karen who doesn't like the fact that there are people getting married across the road in that nice little area, so she decides to mow her lawn conveniently at the same time they're getting married.
Your loving and faithful husband, in plenty and in want.
My god, the look on her face says it all. She knew exactly what she was doing there. What an absolute asshat. In this next clip, Karen haulers out their neighbor claim that they did a hit and run on her car.
It's a hit and run, so you can either give me the insurance information, I'm done. It's on film, he's seen it, she witnessed it, you swung, but you caught it right here, and then you stopped and you sat there. Here, all this is you, this is what you did. I want to pay you, they didn't say anything. Nobody fucking hit your core. Okay, alright, I'll call the state police. No, we're fucking delusional. What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, he did. If I put that's your back tire. That's your back tire. Yeah. How the did I hit your back fucking tire if I'm parked behind you? Yeah, your back tire. Yeah, you swung. Y'all some dumb bitches. Y'all some dumb motherfuckers. Dumb motherfuckers. Y'all some retarded. Y'all some stupid. How the fuck did it hit your phone? How the fuck did it hit your fucking car from behind you? And you got straight from the side. You fucking dumbass.
Y'all just look at the shit. Y'all don't believe me. They're weird.
I got a fucking 2-ton fucking truck.
fucking car. You ain't got a fucking mark. Get off that dick. Get the fuck off that dick.
I'm not sure what to think on this one, to be completely honest with you guys here, because I do think there are some visible scuff marks on the rear bumper where she's pointing, but then at the same time, apparently to the guy who's arguing with her, it was she was claiming that he did damage to the tires, which there doesn't seem to be any damage there whatsoever, but okay. And also, furthermore question, where the hell's the guy's car? If he supposedly lives there, where's the car now? Why was this a hit and run? I don't know. I just look at this and it's just like a massive argument on the street for what seems to be a very small amount of reasons, but it's, I don't know, it's wacky.
Here we have a post worker who seems to finally snap at someone.
The postmaster. I will be talking to the carrier. I will be looking the best I can, but I physically can't do any more. Do you understand that? Yes, I am angry. I have had it. I have had weeks of this, and I am trying to get things right.
Should be. You don't need to act that way.
Oh no, I guess I don't. Oh, that's sorry. You know what? I've had it.
You're going on. I just recorded every second.
Good, great.
You can't touch my phone.
Okay, go ahead. Record everything, because I don't care.
That behavior was absolutely
fine. Good. Wonderful.
Why don't you quit if you are so frustrated here? It's not my fault. Gosh,
right
like,
now
I know where the term going postal means. Yeah.
Okay, good. Fine. Go ahead.
Postal. That's a good one. I mean, man. First off, you should just never treat a person like this. Like, if you're the worker here, this is not how you should react to the situation. I get it. You've probably been through hell and back at this rate with just the sheer amount of assholes you've probably had to deal with over the past good point in time. But snapping like this at someone isn't exactly what you should be doing. You should, I don't know, take breaks when necessary and maybe give yourself a chance to cool down. Granted, I do understand that the laws and stuff around work in America is kind of garbage when compared to what it's like here for Australia, where we could just like, cool, I'm going to take some of my sick leave as mental health leave. Sorry, I need some time to breathe and be fine. But you should just never explode like this. It's not good in any way, shape, or form. You need to find a way to actually keep yourself cool.
In this next clip, we got a Karen who's attempting to throw the book, and not only the book, but every single book in the book, at the police officers to try and get a police officer charged for something.
Hi there.
Hi.
Hi.
So, sorry, you can go ahead.
Yeah. We are here because we want to file charges against Officer Mendoza because there was an unlawful imprisonment yesterday.
Okay.
And I'm not sure if you guys know about what hold on please.
Yeah.
602 is the penal code which describes trespass.
Okay.
There's absolutely nothing in there that would allow the officer to arrest my friend. There was actually 2 friends that were harassed yesterday.
In a public federal building.
Yeah, a federal building. Okay. And then we just want to make sure that you guys know about Title 42, 1983.
Okay.
Which gives us the ability to strip you of your immunity and sue you.
Okay.
And then there's also Title 18, 242, which is deprivation of rights under color of law.
Okay.
So when you guys have taken an oath to the Constitution and you violate our rights, these are actually criminal charges that we can file against you.
Okay.
And I know you've got a lot of things to do, but we have a lot of things to do.
No, I understand that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, and Title 18, 241 doesn't really apply yesterday because that's conspiracy against rights.
Okay.
But you guys can be fined.
Okay.
You can be imprisoned, and then there's even more serious penalties that we can file against you. So we would like to file charges. How do we go,
and that's why I'm here.
How do we go about doing
And that's
that?
why I'm here. So I understand that's a lot, and you guys have a lot on your mind.
No, I would say we're probably just a well-informed, well-educated,
we're just getting started.
Peaceful people that are sick and tired of having our rights violated.
Okay.
So we want to hold you guys accountable.
Okay. I was told you were requesting.
Was that Terry?
Okay.
Is Terry his supervisor?
That's the chief.
Okay.
Okay. That's our chief. In a matter of 30 minutes, is all I'm asking of your patience. Okay. It's going to be no sooner than that, unfortunately.
Okay, so kidnapping is not serious enough for you guys to
Trespassing is more serious for them.
Right, okay, but you guys showed up yesterday within 1 minute
No.
to arrest my friend for trespassing, and I mean, clearly you don't even know what the trespass means, the 602 penal code.
I'm telling
so
you
I want to be able to hand that over, but 30 minutes for unlawful imprisonment and kidnapping is not serious enough for anybody to come over here.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
One is not available until 2.
I see.
Okay. The phone that you continued to call was tying up emergency lines. Okay, so I wanted to contact you guys. I understand.
We've been trying to do this since yesterday.
Okay, I understand that, but you called. You made a call for service, and it was registered. But I wanted to speak with you to let you know that you do not need to continue to call and to call and to call. Okay, because you will be helped. It's just a matter of time.
We do need to continue to call because this is a serious crime that we need to.
And we have other things to attend to too.
Yeah,
so we can't stand out here and wait.
Why have we been made to wait for half an hour
because you're requesting to speak with a
supervisor. To report a kidnapping.
But you're requesting to speak with a supervisor.
This is a kidnapping.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
No, we want to press.
In Title 18, 242, it says
I'm just letting you know
kidnapping.
That a supervisor will be
available.
We were made
to wait half an hour to report a kidnapping.
And everything like that.
Did you guys take an oath to the Constitution?
I'm just letting you know.
Did you guys take
an oath? That the
oath?
person you want to speak to will be available at 2.
Okay, you're dismissed.
So
can you send him? Can you send him?
Can you start the paperwork on? I'd like to press charges on the post office.
Okay.
So let's start that.
Building, you're going to need to contact the federal office. They have their own.
Why did you guys show?
Why did you? Is that out of your jurisdiction? What were you doing in there?
Charges. I'm not too sure about that.
Why did you guys show up on a federal building?
Okay. So.
Why did you guys show up on a?
It's them. You're going to need to speak.
She's asking you a question.
Why did you guys show up on a federal building?
They contacted us for a trespass.
And we're contacting you to press charges.
I understand that. So what I'm saying.
So talk your way out of that.
I'm not talking my way out of anything.
Well, then let's start the paperwork. Let's start it. We're ready. Why we're waiting?
No.
But while we're waiting for the supervisor, you can start the paperwork. Let's start it. You can't start the paperwork? You can't start the paperwork?
All I'm saying is
you have the authority to ask people so many questions and to bully them, but you can't start the paperwork so that we can start pressing charges.
We're not having this anymore.
Okay.
You get it? We're sick and tired of this with you guys.
So are you refusing to start these police reports?
An unlawful imprisonment and kidnapping yesterday because we have here, do you know what the penal code is for trespassing? Do you know what it is? What is it? 602. Okay, can you show me anywhere in the trespassing penal code of 602 how it is that my friends violated that yesterday?
I don't know what friend you're talking about.
Well, I had 2 friends. One was actually arrested.
Yes.
Can you show us in here what he violated in the penal code 602?
I didn't arrest
that
him.
would cause you. Okay, well you're the
He was
supervisor.
there. You can show us.
He didn't arrest him.
But you were there.
Okay, well are you?
Do you have anything else that you need from us?
We want to press charges.
Are you?
If it's federal law that you're trying to press charges on, are you talking? What do you want to press charges on?
On the officer and on the post office.
The post office. The post office is the federal government. We don't do federal government laws.
Then why did you come and arrest our friend yesterday?
Your friend was.
No, he wasn't. You can finish.
Okay. I'm not trying to be rude. You guys want to be rude, you guys can be rude. But I, as a public citizen, don't have to listen to you guys being disrespectful or rude.
Oh, absolutely you do. You're public servants. You work for us.
Public servants doesn't give you the authority to scream and yell at us. So
we're not
so
yelling.
What I'm trying to tell you is, from my understanding, just so you know that I wasn't there, I was told he left the building. He was told by the officer to leave the building as a representative of the post office. He came back in and then refused to leave for trespassing. That's it. If you don't leave, then you have to, if you refuse to identify yourself and you refuse to leave the building after being requested to leave, he was arrested. Again, I wasn't there.
Okay, so can you explain why it is that you were willing to arrest him, but now you're claiming that you don't have jurisdiction over a federal building?
No, we don't have jurisdiction for what the federal code is. If you have a complaint against the post office, I can't do anything about that. You have to take it up with the federal government.
Okay, so in other words, you can arrest private citizens on federal land.
If they've been asked to leave, if you can read the thing.
Okay.
If you know what the guidelines are for the post office, you might want to look those up.
Okay, but I just
No, no,
I
no, no, wait, 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 wait,
I just want to be clear.
wait.
You work for me. You know what? You need to hold on just
let me
a
finish.
second.
Let me finish.
Okay,
again,
so
I told you if you're not gonna let me finish, we're just gonna.
okay, then I think you should probably take these
I don't
with
need
you.
those papers. But like I said,
Oh,
if
actually,
you
do.
would
It
like,
doesn't
you
matter
can
if
look
you
on the
take them
post
or not.
office. If you look on the post office.
This is Title 42. It gives us the ability to sue you guys.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right?
You can sue us. That's, you have every
No,
right
I
to
think that you really need to know about this because we're angry and we're going to do this.
The guidelines
This is
for the
Title
post office. They
242,
tell you what you guys
which is
can
the
and can't do.
deprivation of rights under
There's
color
actually
of
a
law.
page that says what you're allowed to do. So you might want to look for those.
Did you notice that when you walk into the post office, it says everywhere recommended? It doesn't say it's the law.
You are a liar and a trickster. How shameful. Aren't you ashamed of yourself?
See, ma'am, right now you're yelling at me, and I told
Foreign
you that
and domestic, I don't care. A belligerent woman still has her rights.
Which I told you you guys can do.
You're not going to help
We have an arrest report.
You guys have become the
You guys have
criminals.
anything else
Is
you need
this
to
what you wanted when you took an
I'm not here
oath?
to argue with you.
Yes, you are. You're supposed to indulge me. You work for me. We're your masters. We are your masters. You're not dismissed.
You are the criminals, and you're not dismissed, Evans. You deserve everything that's coming to you.
Where along the line did you lose your way? Are you not embarrassed about the person that you have become?
Man, you guys are eating good today. You're getting these never-ending Karen clips that just seem to go on and on and on and on for absolute ever. And wow, that was a lot to break down, and it's actually crazy, to be completely honest. And ironically, when it comes to anything to do with police in America, there's a lot of complications to everything about it. Like, there's just so many layers to anything to do with that. It's actually unbelievable. But I honestly think the one thing that I believe I have a good opinion on, I mean, this might be entirely wrong, but I don't think just because the police are technically public servants that you're in charge of their every move and they have to do what you say. I'm not sure that quite translates. If you know what I mean. I don't think that quite translates into that. Like, let's be real here. I mean, there's literally been court rulings that the police do not have a duty to protect you unless you are in their custody, which is honestly one of the more interesting things to have seen with this entire thing over the years. But ultimately, this is just an insanity of a clip. Just this Karen goes on and on. Like, they were there for probably God knows how long, just harassing the hell out of them, and the police are just like, well, that's their right to. Cool beans, we're just not going to argue with you. Bye-bye, and move on with their day, which is fair. But it doesn't sound like they're going to stop, so it is what it is, I suppose. Anyway, let's get into the clips. This is an interesting one. We've got a bit of a kerfuffle happening outside of a pharmacist in America. There seems to be... I'm not 100% sure of all the information here. It seems to be prior to them opening, seemingly, and this person in the car decided to pull up in front of a window. I'm not 100% sure what's exactly is happening here. Anyway, a retail worker has come out to confront them about just being in a way where they're going to be in the way, and tells them to go park in the parking lot.
Look, either you can get out of the drive-thru, I'm gonna go get a manager.
Get a manager. I'm literally waiting.
I don't care. You can record me all you want. I don't give a shit. I can call the police if you really want me to.
Call the cops. We're not doing anything wrong.
Drive-thru whenever we're on break. You're gonna cause us to get in trouble.
15 minutes. I'm in line. I've been waiting in line for like ever until y'all closed the thing. I can be first next. I've been waiting already.
So be it. You can just go wait in the parking lot. I will tell them that you can go first. But you can go sit in the parking lot, because if you cause us to have a line and you cause us to get back up, we're gonna get in trouble. You're risking everybody in there's job just for you to be 15 minutes early. If you want your medication, you can go ahead and go in there. Go inside. Go talk to the pharmacy. It's not that hard to just go in the parking lot and go inside. Look, name tag. You want to see my name tag? Name tag. There you go. Go into the parking lot.
Look, if you're waiting for it to be open and your choice of doing that is to park right in front of the door, very near to the door, even though that's not really a car parking spot, and then choose to record and be annoyed at a retail worker when they tell you to go and find an actual car parking spot, then I don't know what to say to you, man. You know, it's one of those things. Yeah, the retail worker definitely did not handle it in any form of professional manner, but at the end of the day, I've got nothing for this one. I just want to actually, what are your thoughts in the comments down below? Based upon the information we have here, what do you think's happened?
This Karen's ordering an iced coffee from Dunkin' Donuts and decides to annoy the employee there about the dollar difference between a hot coffee and a iced coffee.
Did he give me back my card? I'm just really trying to understand. So you mean to tell me an iced coffee and a medium hot coffee has a $1 difference, but one is just hot and one is just cold, and there's no explanation for that?
Here's your card.
Ma'am, I'm asking you a question. Why is it $1 more for an iced coffee? Do you know that?
Please stop filming me, and here's your card.
I'm asking you a question.
Can you take your card, miss?
Can you answer my question?
I answered your card.
You didn't answer my card. My card's not a phone.
No, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. I'm gonna call corporate, okay? Just know that. This is what they do to you at Dunkin' Donuts. That was so rude. I just had a question.
You think the minimum wage worker is going to understand why things are being priced differently? Heck, there might not even be a genuine reason behind that. It just might be just because that's how Dunkin' Donuts or the franchise want to price items. That is not something they can control nor really understand because, you know, it's not their job to. Like, I'm not saying, oh, they're just bad, they don't actually care. Like, no, it's not their job to understand why there are price differences between products that really don't have that much of a difference outside it being hot or cold. Like, there's not much more to it than that. And also, if you look, it's more likely a hot coffee is going to be a little more expensive. In this situation, I don't know which one's meant to be the more expensive one, but the hot coffee requires a whole additional machine on top of the usual. I don't know. It's just, I'm just sitting here going like, why are you annoying the worker about this? They wouldn't have a clue. And then you're just going to sit there in the drive-thru after they've already told you to move on. Like, what was the point of that? Just move along. Move on with your day. It's a bit stupid. And of course, call corporate like that's going to do anything.